Three, two, one, fire.
Welcome to Constructive Outrage Live, episode 101. Age of Variance. Sideshow whipping out the variants. How do we feel about it? Let's talk about it. But we got a very special show today because we are here with no other than, hold up, we saved that for last. Let's bring in Critical Mass in the mother freaking house, ladies and gentlemen. West Coast, Best Coast. I said,
what's up?
I'm not in the mood today. Right. West Coast, Best Coast, brother. Yeah. And from Nueva York, uno vision telemundo.
More.
Give it up for AK-47 is the tool. Don't make them act a mother freaking fool. What are we today? Ladies and gentlemen,
You know why it's getting hard.
You
know why it's rising.
AKA Constructive Outrage too strong today. Because we are forming like Voltron. Because we got all of the members here today. Give it up for the Canadian's finest. The Canadian Bacon himself. The man, the myth, the legend, the darkest of the lords, the lord of the Sith rider. Give it up for Jane, the Dark Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. You might as well be our special guest. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We are forming like
Cocktron.
We are
Cocktron.
erect today. The power of all of the members tonight for the first time in a long time. Of course, our Rashid will be here to form the leg as soon as possible, the third leg.
He would be the Princess Allure of the group.
I'm just going to say, you know what Rashid is? He's the big nuts. The big black nuts.
And I'll form the sack. Man. How's it been? You haven't been here since we sold out to Sasha.
Yeah, there's been...
You sold out the sideshow.
So I'm going to get to that in a second. I just want to say what's up, my fellow geeks, to everybody. I haven't been around. I've had some crazy stuff going on in my life with family and with other stuff. So
you don't have to explain yourself. And I know you don't have to explain yourself.
I just want to tell people there's a difference. I'm not explaining. I'm just telling.
Sounds like
not because I have to, because I want to.
It sounds like you feel like you have to.
I did want to say, since you want to ride on my dick, I'll start with you. I know this sideshow hat, and I just want to say to all the fans, Cash the Gemini might have been right. The cock has sold out to Sideshow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got this hat free of charge, full disclosure. It came when I signed the deal, just like, like any
an extra 7.85% off every statue for wearing that hat.
Dude, when I signed that 0.75 cents, it was life-changing. I was able to do things that I never did. I went to the market and said, you know what? I don't even care if the potato chips are 2, buy one, get one free. I'm buying 2 anyway. Show money. Yo, it's awesome. It's an honest. This is what we do this for. We do this to get in there, get some free statues, get some free swag. I mean, this is why we get into the game. That's where the passion is.
And I'm sure everybody noticed that ODB had a nice collection. And then all of a sudden, ever since, I don't know, sometime last year, he has like 3 times the amount of sideshow pieces, and he's like, "Oh, I like both variants. I guess I got both."
I need to buy both.
Coincidental that your sideshow collection has skyrocketed, and you're wearing free sideshow shit. We're always having Anthony on here, even though AK, myself, Rashid are like, "No, don't have that guy on anymore." You're like, "Too bad, he's staying on."
Yeah, no, it was in the contract. I'm like, so look, the deal is very lucrative for the COC and the community, right? Because by us signing this lucrative deal, right? We look, there you go. Look, we get to wear sideshow stuff. Now, I know you can't tell me if anybody else was in a position to get a free hat, they wouldn't take this in a heartbeat, bro.
Wear like a cape.
Where's my free hat?
Like
oh, look at this. Look at this motherfucker.
I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
Captain Sellout. There you go.
I'm a superhero. Look, I can fly. I can fly.
Yeah.
I hope you crash and burn soon.
And
as far as AK goes,
I
don't think there's a guy with more integrity in the hobby. AK's my bro.
That's because he's poor.
Integrity equals poverty.
Would that be the person who would sell out the most if they needed it more?
No, people who get money want more money.
I want more.
You elitist fuck.
You heard Anakin? I want more.
The goal now is to get XM merch and then Prime merch, and then you'll have the tri.
You say merch? Do you mean like their products to their customers?
Oh no, I don't buy any statues anymore. I'm a grifter.
He got that shit hooked up.
I'm just grifting.
What are you talking about?
What I want to do with the channel is I just want to find out what the hot button topics that the people in the chat care about, and I get all right. And then I just want to push the buttons. I want to be like, yo, did y'all see what happened with Eric Sosa?
Push that button.
Whoa! It's crazy, right, chat?
Push the button. Push the button.
So we've become so let me get this straight, Crippler. You're saying we've become the TMZ of the statue collecting community?
Yeah, we need
weren't we always?
Nobody's buying shit. And so we need content. So what I figure is this is our plan.
What happened when you went away, Shane? All the integrity of the show left.
This is nothing but a fake cock.
Hey, I don't care about integrity right now, right? I care about making sure that we get to 500 subscribers ASAP.
Well, anyway possible.
Once we get to 500, then Rashid don't have to take the train anymore.
I feel so sorry for him getting on that piss ass smelling train.
That fool has to take a train across the world when he goes travel. And he's the president of the statue community. Our goal is just to make sure that doesn't happen. And so like integrity goes out the door when you're dealing with financial situations. So what we want to do is this is our mission.
Like you would think so.
I see what's happening. I see what's happening.
To make sure we find out what is the hot button topics, and then we exploit it for clicks.
Okay, so then here's a hot button topic.
That's the game.
How about this one? Shane and AK leave to start the Cock Wolf Pack.
Hey, that would be
cock pack.
It was
and then Critical and Crippler could be right here.
A rift. Rifts are good.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
It's us. I put Shane out. It's you and me.
Okay, I guess it's our show.
I guess. Hey, well, you're here. AK and Critical Mass. And today,
wait, did I get myself out?
Yeah, you dork.
You fired the wrong people.
I found the wrong people.
I know. That's why I'm sort of like, wait.
You just created a show from AK and me, and I was trying to figure out. I was running with it.
Hey.
I was like, okay, the Critical AK show. Fine, fuck it.
It's okay. So yeah, I think we change our new. I think it should be called.
Hello,
Shane.
No, Shane really got kicked.
He really
we need to sell it. We got to sell the drama, so we can't bring him back like right away, dude.
Right.
I suggested this, and I'm still sitting right here. What the hell,
dude? You act like you ain't been a wrestler.
Well, he was a sacrificial lamb. So
and all right, who do we want to beef with though? Like who's gonna be like who's
Let's
convincing?
beef
Who do
with
we
the
really like?
Australians.
But we gotta sell it like we don't.
The
Really like.
Australians?
Random Korean.
Random Korean.
Random
Random
Korean.
Korean.
I like random
right.
Korean though.
Exactly. Perfect example. There you go. America versus US, Australia. Let's
Okay,
beef
yeah.
with them. Let's beef with
But
Australia.
are we okay with having a full Australia versus USA beef?
Well, you saw a mockery they did to the breakdancing in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, y'all fucked up,
Oh.
dude. Y'all
Yeah,
got,
exactly.
y'all got breakdancing kicked out of the
Who's this
Olympics. dude.
Exactly. Talking about doing
What
the
was that
kangaroo
shit?
hop.
Yo,
What the fuck was that?
why'd y'all do that? Yo, shout out to Ty G. That's a new name. I like seeing new names in the chat. I gotta stop before people think we're really serious. You know what?
He fucked up.
Shane will be back. I just got to make sure he understands that if he's got a grit, he's got a grift, and he's got to change. He's got to be able to suck up. If not, Shane, okay, I'm gonna send you to a place where you're gonna go into a room, and then you're gonna sign the contract. And when you sign the contract, you will become one of us.
Are you gonna let me say something before you kick me out?
I didn't kick you out last time.
One
I didn't do
of
it.
us. One of us.
I didn't do
Don't
it.
No, your shadow over there did.
See,
I'll tell you guys why I haven't been around for the last month.
Mhm.
Crippler tried to sell me on the Sideshow thing. He told me if I don't hop on Sideshow's dick,
Mhm.
then I'm suspended from the show until I decide to play nice. And I told him, all right, I'll talk.
So you're not
about
gonna
it.
mention you punched me in the face for asking you?
I'll talk about it this show.
You ain't gonna
And
You ain't gonna talk about the physical.
I'm very disappointed in the cock. This is one limp dick.
Will you?
It's a limp
And
dick move.
I just want to know, Shane, answer me this.
Mhm.
Okay, I understand the one time you socked him. Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
That was a pride, that was a man thing, the integrity.
Mm-hmm.
But why did you keep hitting him? I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Why did you? Well, you didn't stop,
All I said was Daniel Bell will be your master, Lord and Master.
and he kept going.
Wait,
He
who?
started
That's
doing
all
some
I
wrestling shit.
Daniel Bell. I said Daniel Bell will be our Lord and Master, and you said
Martine Canelli.
you said nobody's Lord and Master. I said
The
bitch
day
sign
I
the
take-
contract, and then you
the
punched
day
me
I
in the
take
face.
orders
You don't
from
want to
lazy
mention that part.
You will
And
have
then
to get
Darfra, she had
Martine
to-
Canelli feet
Darfra,
rubs.
she had to pull you off of me.
I've never even met Rashid.
In this fantasy fight.
We've never been in the same place at once before.
Yeah, it's two
Yeah,
cocks
you
you haven't
got like
met yet.
look, you know, I do really want beef with Random Korean now though, because hip hop and break dances could have been big in the Olympics, yo. And and then you guys are over there talking about, oh look, she is so good, gassing her up. It's just like all of these other people that y'all gas up, and they get to a certain point, and then when it's time to step up, they fuck up. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yo, we need a channel to beef with.
A beef channel.
Yeah.
I thought we beef with whatever those guys are called on Saturdays. What's his name?
Broke Boys.
Crew?
The Backside Boys.
Big
Backside
black,
Boys.
big black click.
BBC. BBC.
the BBC boys. Hey, we got something cooking with the BBC boys that now y'all don't even know about. Only one know about it is me and Cash.
And backstage, all you do is talk shit about John. So I thought you got beef with him.
Fuck the everyday collector.
How does that make you
God damn.
feel?
Here we go.
Now, y'all want that? Y'all want that beef?
You want that beef?
You want that beef?
I'm just going. Hold on. I need to lean
need
back for this
clips.
one. Okay, let's
We
go.
need to stay
New York-
relevant.
I need to hear this shit.
We're about
That's
to
a
get
New
kicked
York
off the
cut
network
steak.
if we don't stay relevant. Yo, John. Fuck the every.
Stupid.
Okay,
Hey.
let's see that. Let's see that New York salute.
And you know what? Casual ass, where he been? Private me of Tuesdays. Fuck him too. Hey, I think,
What about Fatal the Collector and his Mondays?
yo, fuck Fatal the Collector, because he gave up Mondays to the everyday John. He gave it up. Yo, he let John punk
He
him
gave
off his
it up
spot,
to a
yo.
Are you saying he gave
Like
it up
the-
to a John?
Like a gang.
Damn.
He said Mondays is mine, little nip. A ninja.
I was gonna say,
He
you
was
see that in
close.
Canada?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just kidding. I don't got beef with none of y'all fools. But yeah, let's start. Hey, Shane, I'm glad to
Yes.
have you back.
Good to be back.
What
I missed the
will
red
say
room.
is that although we sold out and it ain't no coming back from it, we promise to make sure that we send you a statue every time I get one. Deal?
I just got your text message. You could see I have a new text message.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, wow. Okay, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and it's a lot of money.
I mean,
A lot of money.
So you're changing your tune
Shane,
a
we
little
need
bit,
you in this. We
son?
can't do it without you.
look, guys, let's move on.
Okay. All right, we moved on. We got it, boys.
No, I didn't
Shane
know.
is part of the sellout. Hey,
No.
you're not gonna you know
The YouTube
that
sellout.
free Cobra. You didn't get the free Cobra Kai from Estes? Not the Cobra Kai, the Cobra Commander. Yo,
No.
he
we
made
got
you.
we
he made
made
you
you
the
a Baroness too.
A Baroness. Yo,
I already have a Baroness.
but that's
And it's from Sideshow.
there we go. Anyway, to the little show. Let's say what's up to the chat and get the show going. All right. The reason I have this hat on today is because I didn't get a haircut, but I do like Sideshow, so I don't gotta hide that I like Sideshow. If I had an XM hat, I'll wear
Me
it.
and Critical brought our hair out.
I'll wear a
So
Prime
what?
1 hat too, bro. Yeah, Prime 1, send me a hat. I'll wear it.
Long hair's in, Crippler.
Long hair is in.
You're such a corporate shill.
Yeah.
Right?
I try to be.
If you're going to do something, be the best at it.
The best shill you could be.
Shill you could be. Yeah.
You got to respect
Hey,
that.
You want some Vaseline?
Anyway.
We got a big brand new jar of Vaseline for them lips for the ass kisses you be doing.
Hey, I'll take some. Shit. It does get y'all see what happens when you go to the the company free calls.
Oh yeah.
There's a trial going right now. What was happening in those XM warehouses, dude? I'm just saying.
That was a
I'm
super
just
freak
saying,
off.
I
That
went
was
to the
statue
party,
freak off.
but I didn't go to the back door. You know what I mean? The back door. I didn't have access to that party. It's crazy over there.
I just want
You
to
see
say
all of the sculptors in there just getting crazy.
I confiscated all the videos, so there's no video footage.
Yo,
So
right now, I'm telling you, when you go to
So there's no footage of the people with the baby oil, the brownie mix, and the pangolins.
Not the one.
They're all
not on ours.
They're all on Diddy's nipples. Hey, yeah, I'm telling you, the first time you get invited to one of these corporate.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Talk to me.
Breaking news.
Talk to me.
We have a possible trade. Archangel's proposing a trade.
Okay, let's see.
To send Shane over to Sundays, and in exchange, we would get Danny Lee.
We will get Danny Lee. Danny Lee brings in a very good Asian.
Chesty said Danny would be for me. Archangel didn't say that.
Oh, you got to give credit to the right people.
Now the question is that a good trade? And if so, for whom?
Danny Lee. Well, Danny Lee, it's very difficult because Danny Lee.
Well, we're completely two different people.
No, Cash owns half of his papers, and you know what I mean. And then what's his name?
Papers.
The ringleader, the Pink Panther, Jerry of the Pink Ranger. Jerry owns the other half of his papers. Yeah, so like there's too many. It's a hard. To get Danny Lee, we have to pay licenses to two different entities, and I don't know if we want to do.
No, you're not going to.
We do got the money from
If
Sideshow.
you could trade me for Danny, would you trade? And if so, who would it be a better deal for?
Oh, hold on.
If we were to trade you for Danny Lee, so let's think about what we get. Canada doesn't offer anything to anybody, right? Like if we're being real, like what does Canada offer? Free healthcare to their people. That's to them. We don't get none of
Alan
that shit.
Thick, maple syrup.
Maple syrup? Come on now. Aunt Jemima.
And Danny.
Tim Hortons.
Danny Lee.
Wolverine.
Danny Lee brings the Asians. You know what I mean? And
According to
Asians spend
Archangel,
money.
Danny likes to cuddle and cup the balls.
And Shane doesn't do that.
Actually, I
was in
do
a hotel
like
room
to
with
cuddle,
Shane.
but I'm always big spoon.
Yeah, it was rough.
I'll make you feel safe.
I mean,
Wow,
you,
did you forget about last year's StatueCon?
I felt safe.
you share the room with the man. You know I'm better than a lot of us.
Exactly.
Hey, what happened between Al and I stays with Al and I in his
You know what?
room.
Al confided in me too, man. Talking about baby oil. But anyway, we're gonna move on because
I walked in. True story. I walked in on Al and that giant. It wasn't pretty.
no, I remember that giant. All right. Tell Jerry to send me over the proposal for Danny Lee for Shane. I do think Shane will fit you guys there because if you remove Ray Ramon and then get rid of Danny, I think you can have a pure White is Right show that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. I think it could just be pure, unadulterated.
I have been missing my Caucasian brethren from Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little out of place. Only because you guys constantly tell me I'm white and make me feel bad.
Yeah, because when we asked you, did you see Sinners? He was like, I don't watch those black exploitation movies. I was like, damn, Shane, that's messed up. But I understand.
Wow, that's messed up.
He said, what do you want me to watch next? Black Love?
I had to Google it. I'm like,
Sinners.
I've never even seen the trailer for it.
Then he Googled it and looked at it. He's like, come on, you know me.
He said, what's next? You want me to watch Menace to Society?
Hey,
Do the Right Thing?
Yeah. No.
Jungle
He said
Fever?
he was watching Doogie Howser instead. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Queens, New York, Timberlands intact, Carhartt, army jacket lining with a Uzi in it, stepping off the subway like say something. Give it up for your favorite statue collect. Never mind. He just left. He doesn't like when he gets good long intros. He just says he just wants to be. Anyway, that was Darth Rashid. He'll be back.
Crippler, stop playing, man. Play too goddamn much.
Why? Why Aryan Nation? Hey, Sundays. Tune in Sundays for the new Aryan Nation show starring Archangel, Shane, Jerry. No blacks, no problem.
God damn.
No comment.
We
No
go over
filter.
the finest of Aryan Nation statues.
Hey, critical.
We will be unboxing the new Kanye West swastika.
The new.
Yo, so Joey V, what's his name?
We only talk about Caucasian colored statues on the show.
Caucasian collector.
We don't recognize any other superheroes.
Caucasian collector Sunday.
Homelander.
Get on it.
All about the Homelanders.
So we will get Asian because we are missing Asian representation right now. We try to say AK is a little Asian, but people don't believe us because it's not true.
I think I might be like 164th.
Why didn't you tell us that? Then we could keep you.
I'm not sure though. I'd have to look into it.
Got to find out because we don't want the Censor Bureau to come down and we'd be like, no.
I have to prove it with documentation. Is my.
You already got the affirmative action seat, right? So then, like,
I've been giving my black card by a lot of brothers. Yeah.
Yo, Piggy, I told Piggy to stop just randomly giving out his black card. Yo,
hey,
you get a card. You get a black card. You get a black card.
Yo, Rashid, did you give Shane his black card?
What's up, Rashid?
Why would I do that?
All right. I don't know.
Stop, Shane.
Why wouldn't you do that?
I will say Shane is more black.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because you're not black.
You don't know that. How dare you? How dare you?
Yo, we full CLC, ladies and gentlemen. Full CLC in the building.
Aren't you part white?
Who?
That's a small percentage of white.
So that
Rashid,
listen.
Yeah, well, obviously it would be a small
listen, white,
don't deny
Indian, and black, but I identify as black.
Okay.
Well, maybe I do too.
I identify as
You know you're my boy,
Guatemalan,
man.
son.
Shane is
Give
the
him
lightest color
the
beige
black
I've ever
card.
seen.
I'm black where it
Hey,
counts.
Just don't say the goddamn
no.
N-word. That's all I'm telling you.
I would.
Yo, if you
I
really,
never
if you
say
really,
never.
if yo, Shane, right now, if you want the black card,
That
say the
conversation
N-word right
came up
now.
in Michigan.
If
Never.
you want the yo, if you want the black card, say the N-word right now. Yo, we could tell we ain't got no content. I'm just kidding. We got lots of content.
So everybody
we're gonna
got
get
the
into
fists up
right now.
Go for
Start
Rashid.
Rashid. Welcome.
Start Rashid.
Sorry, I had to. I saw you give me the intro. It just this fucking my audio was acting up. So I'm sorry about
It's
that.
all good. Let's say what's
Glad
up.
you- glad you-
again.
Glad you made it, brother. Glad you made it.
Did anybody went to the movies to see anything? I was going to see Final Destination. I was going to rush to see Final Destination before I come on the show, but I was like, hey, nah, I'll just wait tomorrow and shit.
Nah, that's a movie I'll see when it comes home. I want to see. We can watch that Superman trailer and get y'all thoughts if y'all haven't seen it. If y'all have seen it, we don't have to watch it. We can talk about it.
I haven't seen it.
I like that trailer. I like it a lot.
That shit is as lame as Flankster and Archangel mixed together.
Yeah, I think that's a great combination. You got some positive and negative. That creates a good spark. You know what I mean? That creates power. That creates energy.
That's a little rocky road. It got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the band's all here, but you know who ain't here yet? The people. Let's put on some music and say what's up to the people. Get them involved.
Anthony from Sideshow, who's not here yet.
No,
Amen. He will appear.
Please don't.
Keep the mic off. We cut off for
This shit is hard.
Yeah, we got Fatal and the Collector.
Hey, Fatal, you could come on the Caucasian Sunday show with us.
Hey, yo, there you go. You got a seat on Caucasian Collecting. Sunday, 7 p.m. on Collective Minds channel.
Well, what is is this your hand signal?
We're going to talk about it.
I think it's a little more.
That's your hands.
Hey,
yo, well, I asked when the music. I want to ask Shane a couple of. I should have been hitting you up. I wanted to ask you a thing on Thrawn. What about Thrawn on Throne?
All right, let's get through this and then we can talk about it. Gamoya, shout out to Gamoya. Thank you for being down with us. He says, "Oh hell no, I never like Final Destination movies. Just many ways how you can die. But I'm looking forward to the 28 years next month. Are they doing another 28 years? Superman movie is going to be trash."
I agree with you. I agree with you, Archangel.
See, when y'all two agree, then I might have to take note. Because that's a very when you two agree,
you gotta do a rap on this beat. Well, yo, we gotta start dissing other YouTubers on these beats, man.
Brother. Oh, really?
Hell yeah. You got motherfuckers coming on here talking about no more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, fuck out of here.
Hey, I'm trying to start beef for clicks. I want to farm in negativity because I think it does great. I think it's gonna keep a lot of channels just floating. So I just want to get involved. I want to throw my sideshow hat in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Walter Chucking, everybody's favorite faces in the mother freaking house tonight. Give it up for Walter Chunky in the building. Who started this hate and shit? And it's a motherfucking bank shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got Paul Sway, Alicia in the building. And he says, and have to say it with the hard R, Shane. Yeah, Shane, get that black
Never.
Yeah, that's the homie right there. That's what's up. Shout out to Evil Joe in the building. We just played, I think, one of the best video games I've played in my entire life, dude. I ain't even fronting. That shit was called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I love Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I want to ask all y'all, what's your favorite video game? I know it's mine so far. Well, mine too,
Yo,
but
we
yeah.
can talk about it.
I got to get back into the video games, man, for real.
Yo, let's get you back in. Yo, we're going to talk after this. Evil Joe saying, Evil Joe got the black card because he passed the test. We always did. We were surrounding him. We was like, say the N-word. He's white. I'm sorry I put your bitches out there because I know you like people to think you black. But he, because he just sort of like, for the street cred. But we
Oh,
said
what's up,
say it,
Venom
and he
Tech?
was like,
Or-
never. Just like Shay. And I was like, man. Tapped up out his card.
Like, yeah, I am yours.
Goddamn right.
We got Theodore in the building saying what up to Darth Rashid.
What up, Theodore?
Allegedly.
What up, Theodore?
What up, CLC boys? Theodore showing love to see it. Venom Tech, the homie out. We go. Yo, Venom Tech in the building. I can see you again, hang out again. Good morning, President Rashid, showing that love, showing that respect. That's what I'm talking about. Rashid's penis identifies as white.
See, I was trying to keep it
quick.
I was trying to keep it squads, but now I gotta shoot your little punk ass.
I don't like that alliance. There we go.
Looking like Cher with a mustache.
Yeah, looking like Cher with a mustache. Don't take that, Alabama's finest. Jose Lisa saying, "What about the new Kanye song, man? I used to love Kanye. I haven't listened to Kanye.
I never liked Kanye West. I never liked Kanye West.
Yeah. I like.
I never liked Kanye West.
But yeah, shit. I know why now. Jesse, yo, Jesse. Last of Us 2. Is it worth watching? I forgot it even came out.
After we get off here, I'm gonna watch Andor, and then I'm gonna go to Last of Us.
Is it all out yet? I've been waiting for the whole season to come out so I can power watch it.
No, I don't think it's all out.
So my Andor?
Yeah, I haven't seen episode 1 yet.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you know, because I've been.
The episodes are out now.
No, but is it over?
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about Andor?
Perfect.
Yeah, Andor was only 12 episodes, and they did 3 episodes a week.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna watch.
Yo,
I'm gonna finish up. But it's, so far, it's good, man. I like Andor.
Tell me, the writing is so awesome, right? The writing is great.
Yo, it's whoever did Andor needs to do Star Wars, and that's it. Let them handle Star Wars. That's it.
How was the lightsaber battle? How was the lightsaber duel?
I'm not. Listen, bro. I just told
No,
you.
don't ruin shit for me. Shut up, Trip.
There is no lightsaber duels. That's why I'm saying fuck Andor. Anyway.
Okay, I don't have my power back.
This shit is
Danny
hard.
Lee. Danny Lee, we're gonna work out a trade because I think your positive energy and your presence and your sweetness will do the cock justice.
Hey, yo, Danny Lee.
Pause.
Tired of your show being a little lame.
Yeah.
Tired of
Tell 'em,
talking
Rashid.
about what statue costs on eBay. Come to Constructive Outrage.
Sick of talk about tariffs, everyday tariffs. Come to Constructive Outrage.
You sick of gatekeeping? Come on
Come
over here,
to
brother.
CLC East. CLC West.
Tired of Archangel with his long ass hair looking like Cher and shit with a mustache. Come to Constructive Outrage.
Y'all sick of Buck Fangs talking about how he's smuggling zebra meat into the country every week on Saturdays at the Brokeback Club? Come to Constructive Outrage. Ladies and gentlemen, Samoya Gaming in the building, Welton in the building. We already know Archangel's in the building. We already know Fatal the Collector's in the building. We already know Jesse Hernandez is in the building. Evil Joe's in the building. Danny Lee in the building. Juan Ortega's in the building. Welcome. We got Knight in the building. Knight, the #1 commenter on the CLC comment section. Love to see it. Love that you're here live. We got Eddie Mush 75 in the building. Shout out to Kobe, RIP Kobe. Random Korea, we're gonna start a random Korea beef with Korea, so just be look out for that. So our schedule is gonna be beef with Australian Koreans and Australia in general, and then we're gonna start beefing with local people just to get them clicks going, get that motion, get that buzz. Once we build up enough hate, then we're gonna farm for nostalgia bait, and then I think after that, then we'll start just beefing with Sideshow in general. So full circle. So we'll start off. It's gonna be, we got a great content plan for you guys in 2025. Don't y'all trip. The tariffs is not gonna get boring.
Yeah,
We probably do some subs and probably bait out some other channels. And once they take the bait, then we're gonna just we're gonna get like really disrespectful. And then once we get really disrespectful, I think everybody's gonna just be like pull sides. There's gonna be people like fuck COC, but that's gonna be cool because we're gonna get engagement. So don't even worry about it. We'll get engagement, and then there's gonna be people being like, yo, they started, this started. None of that matters. It's just gonna be straight, pure entertainment that's gonna be transcend the statue community and lift all of us up.
So,
Does this mean you want beef with Rat Titan? I don't think you want that beef.
Oh yeah, I already started it. I started out laying the bait. I was like, yo, Gio.
Don't
like your accent.
Don't do it.
No, we got to, because if we beef with Gio, that's the quickest way. But we could be. We could beef with Batman Statue Collector, or like, who do we want to do first? Batman Statue Collector, Gem Mint, Mr. X. I don't want to beef with one of these little channels. Like, I'm not trying to beef with like.
You're going big. You're going big.
Yeah. I don't want to beef with like little ass CMP. You know what I mean? Like, what's that?
You don't want to beef with CMP?
No, that's too little.
That's too easy.
Yeah.
Hey, so Crippler, we're going full heel.
The final boss has just entered the chat.
I love CMP. I think CMP has the greatest show in all the little community.
Wow.
The whole world.
We're going full heel.
I will never be with CMP in the final. Where the money resides himself. D-Man in the motherfucking house tonight. Let's get it poppin'. Flash, no, baby. Newest, greatest, and brightest are coming up in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for Flash. He's working his way up the throne right now. So he's gonna take out Buck and be the leader of the BBC. All this cash, we don't know. We don't know what their hierarchy is. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Critical Master and Double Duty. We got Eric in the building. Man, good evening, gentlemen. We got Kaji in the building. We got. All right, I think that's it. I think we did everything. Did I miss anything? Venom Tech, I think we're good. We can start the show. Ladies and gentlemen. What we do got. Say what up. For the final boss in the building. What? X-Men exclusive in the building? What is X-Men exclusive? Y'all ain't tell me X-Men exclusive. Let's off the show for X-Men exclusive. There he is. Hey, wait a minute, y'all. Using my slang without me coastlining. All that if you don't want. Yo, I'm telling you right now, yo.
There you go. See what you started? Now you have beef with X-Men exclusive.
Yo, I think people X-Men exclusive will be good. I think the best people to have beef with is
Extra.
I like how Rock Titan shoot. They know how to shoot. I don't think Chris would take the bait. Maybe I'll talk to Billy Rios and see if we could get into a beef with PSP. I think that'll be cool. I think he's the big fish, right?
Nah, Billy Rios is from New York. You don't want that beef.
Yeah, he is from New York, but yeah, he packing too. I don't want no beef with Billy Rios. I want beef with like. Anyway, forget all of that. We'll talk about our content playing later. But for now, we're going to talk about everyone's favorite topic. We're going to be talking about variants. And how do we feel about them now? Now that it's become, we're in the age of variants, ladies and gentlemen. Let me load this down. Let's load this down real quick so y'all can hear the words that come out of our mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, variants have been popping out lately. It's everybody. Sideshow popping them out. We have Prime One popping them out. They was popping them out for a bit. You know what I mean? I could give you guys my stance, but the question I want to ask is this the new? If this is the new normal, are we okay as collectors? Does it really affect your collecting? Like when you get a statue, you like it, and then a variant is showed. Does that take away from the statue that you want, that you got, that you pre-ordered, that already been shipped to you? Is this something that really bothers you as a collector? And this is real talk. I want to know what y'all think. Let's start with you, Critical Mass. How do you feel about variants? Sideshow just came out with the Archangel, the Ghost Rider. For me, Ghost Rider, I wasn't expecting, but I was totally expecting Archangel, Age of Apocalypse version of that. Like, there was no way. So I guess what I'm asking is, should we just expect them now and then make our buying decisions knowing that there might be a variant coming out?
I'd just like to say I like to take my variants with a side of fries, please. Yes. But
you like your variant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Variants.
Austin, thanks for checking me. Yeah, I'm at the X-Force one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they don't bother me like they do other people. I mean, I can understand why some people would be upset with let's just say the Ghost Rider, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've watched a few shows and they've taken these votes, and it seems like a lot of people are loving that new one over the original one.
The Ghost Rider, right?
Yeah, so I would imagine, the Ghost Rider. So I would imagine maybe some people would probably be a little upset that bought that one. And I like to talk to some of those people. Matter of fact, a good person to talk to would be Fatal. He's in the chat.
Collector?
And the Fatal, the collector. He got the other Ghost Rider, the original one. But for me, they don't bother me. And as you see, I had already had one succubus on PO. And while it wasn't even paid off yet, then they came out with the red one. And then I just said, I like them both. So I had to get it. So they don't really bother me, but I definitely could see why they would bother other people. And I think in the future, you can expect more variants.
Got you. So it's the new normal. As a collector yourself, you just are mindful that anything you buy, there might be a variant.
There might be. And the thing about it, if maybe let's say somebody does have that other Ghost Rider and they like the classic edition better, I'm sure that they could sell that one and then PO the other one if it's a space issue.
Got you. Thanks for sharing. I just got a message from Fatal. He says you're not a real collector. AK. AK. Same thing. As variant, do you feel like the variants are the new normal? And if so, as a collector, how are you dealing with it? Like,
no, because I mean, we've had variants in the past. The only thing I don't like is that you drop one and then months later it's like, surprise, here's another one. It's like, no, give me the option, lay it all on the table. Let me, because I don't want to spend one and then it's like, oh, I like the variant more. What do? I can't really just cancel and lose the the deposit and shit just to get the new one. But at the same time too, make it a real variant, not just the paint. Like,
or sometimes they even remove things, right?
That's the thing. You're paying more for the Ghost Rider, but you're not getting a second portrait out of it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Archangel. Archangel, you only get one portrait. Like, what, you couldn't do more of a monstrous face on him, or the human Johnny? That's why I want more. If you're gonna come out with a variant, make it a real variant. Let's just slap a repaint and call it a variant.
So I'm with you, because what I think is happening is that what they're trying to do is in good spirit, but it's actually having the opposite effect. Like, by preserving the original, you know what I mean? Like saying, if I got the original Ghost Rider, I get the portrait, I get all of this stuff, right? And then the new one comes out that don't get it. I think that is so it can make the people who had the original purchase feel special, feel like they still got the original, that they still got the version. But I don't think that's what happens in practice. I think as inflation goes up and the excuse of tariffs go up and all of this stuff happens, it gives more of the appearance that you're getting less for your money. You know what I mean? You might get the color you want, you might get the variant you want, but now you might not get the portrait that you liked in the original, or you might not. And I think that doesn't make a collector feel good if I'm that collector.
And I don't mind Sideshow helping, the local comic shops, but I'm not getting any reward points out of it.
Yeah.
Where's the additional incentive? Buying
You
through
bring up
Sideshow, I
a
usually get
great
a reward
point too.
and if I order through the LCS, what am I getting extra? I'm not getting reward points on it. That's just my take on it. So, and besides, I like the original Archangel better.
There you go. That's where I'm at. So people know how I feel about it. Like, if XM was to come out with a variant of every one of these statues, all my Transformers right now, I would fucking go over to Ang Sing, and I would go up to him. I'll be like, "Yo, Ang Sing, you know what you did, right?" He'll say, "Yeah, I know what I did," and I'll be like, "Thank you for giving others the opportunity to enjoy the same collection that I've been enjoying for a while, but different." Like, I don't give a. I personally don't care if somebody is. I'm actually more for the people being able to get something and have access to it, but I know that goes against the spirit of collecting.
Exactly, because for that
right?
you should have an open edition. They shouldn't be limited to an X amount of pieces.
Y'all know how I feel about ESs in general, but I know that's not a popular opinion, and I'm not trying to say everybody should feel like me. I'm just saying, for me as a collector, like the only issue I see with variants for myself personally, and I know this is not a popular thing, is just like some people mentioned, I would like to have all of the data at the point of purchase, so I can make an educated decision, and I can know what the options are. That's it. You could come out with a million variants because I know that I made the right choice because I seen what all of the options were.
Guarantee you, there's going to be a variant of Moon Knight.
So
now,
Crippler, are you saying something like what they did with the Hawks? They had all the Hawks come out at the same time. So
I love that, but I understand Rashid didn't. So it's a double-edged sword, right? Because Rashid, we're gonna get to Rashid. He's gonna say his thoughts, but I just know that when that situation happened, all of the people that were like yelling, "Hey, just show them all," and so we can make an educated choice. We were happy, but then there's collectors, and Rashid, we could go right into you, that felt that like having just different color versions or slightly different versions of statues takes away from the uniqueness of just the overall piece. Brother Rashid, how you feel about variants? The new normal?
You know what it is? Because it's a comic book thing. So I didn't like the Archangel. I knew they were going to come out with a variant for this one because XM did it. And there is an X-Force Archangel. So I don't have a problem with it because it's a comic book thing. This is when it gets like the come out with it a little at the same time. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So because I think XM did it at the same time. They made sure they showed the. I think the variant actually shipped faster than the original one and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like if there's an X-Force, like an X-Force Deadpool, an X-Force, so I expect a variant. So yeah, that's it. Just like I wondered, like Daredevil has a different armor too. A lot of people don't know he has a different costume. Other than that,
several.
So
right. But the last one he has now, the newest one with the armor on the sides. I'm talking about on the comic.
King Daredevil.
Is that what they call King Daredevil? I kind of like that.
He has the hood on his head and everything.
No, not that one. The other one where it's like red and blue. I got the combo. Maybe I'll
put it armored Daredevil. They had like the armor on the elbow.
Yeah. I kind of want to see a different takes on Daredevil. So like variants like that, I could understand because it was done in the comic book. So it's not
And I do think that there's a selfishness to this for me personally. Like if I'm always going to come from the perspective of where I'm at and how it's going to affect me, right? Like, so if I know that I have a collection that is worth a lot of money, like double the value of the original retail price, and they come out with a variant. That sucks. That's you fucked up my money. But that's a selfish thing, right? So I try to remove myself from it. But then also, if I'm on the other end of that, where I'm like, I really want that piece, they don't make it no more, and it's like $5,000. If it's $3,000 over the retail value, I love variants. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but see, like I think the Ghost Rider.
I'm buying a variant. Fuck anybody else who thinks that I shouldn't want a variant because I want to spend $3,000 over retail from buying it from one of y'all motherfuckers who just trying to get me.
No, but I think that the Ghost
selfishness
Rider
is like,
thing,
no, give me the variants. Go ahead, Rashid.
I think the Ghost Rider thing is different because I felt like it didn't really look like it just looked like it wasn't too much work done to it. You understand what I'm saying? If it really had that Johnny Blaze look with the thick white line and extra, then I'll say okay. But it looked like a real cheap. It just looked like a money grab. That's what it looked like, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Taiji, you make a great point because like there's things that when you hunting and you get it. I remember hunting for a graphic card, like trying to get that 4090 and then trying to get see, for me, every statue that I was able to get, I just was able to get it. I never really had to rush, so I didn't have getting into the statue game was less frustrating the time I got in because I had access to anything I want or just been patient and able to wait for the thing that I wanted. There was nothing that ever was, I need to pre-order this or I miss out. If I wanted something, I missed the pre-order, I got it cheaper on the buy sell group. So like there was like when I got into it, like it was like one of those COVID baby things, right? I was collecting hot toys, seeing statues, got in. And then at that time, that boom was there, but it wasn't like the stories that I hear for when Sideshow Thanos went up and everybody was trying to get it and it sold out. You know what I mean? I did go through that with hot toys. Like there was hot toys that I wanted and was like, yo, I want that hot toy. Oh shit, it's sold out. Now if I want that hot toy again, I gotta go buy it from eBay at $300 or $400 more than the value. Shane the Dark Lord, what is your take on variants?
I inherently don't have anything against variants. I would just say that a company should let the consumers know if there are going to be variants in the future, what they're going to be before the original statue goes up for sale.
Yeah.
And I also feel the same about resizing statues. You should say that too. We're doing this 1/3, but in the future we may do a 1/4 scale.
Yeah, because that's like if you get a girl, right?
I like transparency.
I like transparency too, but like, yeah, it's just like one of those. You date a girl, right? You don't know she has silicone or was padded, right? And then she changed the size on you, right? I know that happened to you recently, and we talked about it all night. It sucks. It sucks when you assume that she had those dangs, those cannons, and it turned out they were pea shooters. It sucks. I feel for you. Darkwood's been going through some stuff.
Sorry about the padded bra, brother.
Yeah.
Yo,
so that's part of our new content strategy. So we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Shane so he can get his girl some bigger breasts, ladies and gentlemen. So if you can go to the GoFundMe, we're just trying to make this thing work, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, K.
Yes,
you
sir.
had your hand up, my brother. The floor is yours.
There's also another problem with variants. Now you're bringing out, let's say, the X-Force Archangel. I'm gonna want the rest of the damn X-Force team.
Yeah,
you just can't put out one and then you just don't give someone a chip and then be like, think they're satisfied with it. No, we want more. We're gonna need a Domino to go with that. I'm gonna need X-Force Wolverine to go with that. I'm gonna need the whole goddamn squad.
Yeah,
which means are they gonna put out variants of those too?
Well, Wolverine, come on, Wolverine has how many costumes? Right. Domino.
See what happens is this is interesting because it's like, oh, too many variants, right? But if y'all gonna do variants, now make variants of everything so I can have my
Variant
X-Force
of the
collection.
variants.
Because I need
And
more
honestly,
variants.
maybe they will if it sells well.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I
I
just
think
think it
that
should
if
be
they don't
disclosed
sell
at the
well,
beginning.
like you're right. Because if they don't sell well, they're going to stop variants. Like that's the biggest thing where people don't really talk about is if variants did not sell, there will be no variants because
They wouldn't
that's
be making them.
exactly like so. At the
No one's
bottom
buying them.
line is like,
I really think it makes, and maybe not in every single situation, but in probably 99.9%. So maybe all of them too. Me personally, I think it makes the company look really fucking greasy when they put out a statue and then 6 months later, oh yeah, here's a variant and it's blue now instead of black, but there was no mention of that before. You know what I mean? Like I think it's fucking greasy.
yeah, no, I think yeah, I don't know if it's greasy. I do know it sucks because there's a lot of things that could go into it. Like if I come up with something and then it's just sort of like
It's greasy.
yeah.
I heard you like it greasy though, Shane.
Is that
You
true,
don't?
Shane?
What
Yeah.
type of grease are we talking? Are we talking
you-
like buttery
Can you
grease?
put it on the screen? I got a
Crisco.
statement to make.
Fuck that olive oil organic shit. I want that lard. Anyway,
Crip,
yes, ma'am, sir.
put me up on the big screen for a sec. I got a
Ladies and
statement.
gentlemen,
And big.
I invoke Embiggen.
I, the Dark
Yo,
Lord,
look at his hat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you we'll get him. by
want to
hat.
make a
Boy.
statement that Sideshow Collectibles sells high quality polystone and resin statues at a very respectable price given the economy and the market. Sideshow.
Welcome
Woo, woo,
to
woo,
the
woo,
cult
woo. That's
of the
my.
one. Your black envelope is in the mail.
Got another
One
one.
of us.
Hey,
One
hey,
of us. Ladies
One
and
of
gentlemen.
us. One of
Jane
us.
took the pledge. Anthony Masters, you can reveal yourself now.
You can take the
We
black
got
hood
him.
off.
We got him.
Crippler and
Mission
Critical Mass.
Impossible
I am
shit.
ashamed of both of you guys right now. I can't believe you would actually do that.
wait. You got to get him big, son.
And big in that boy.
You
Oh,
guys make me so sad.
what
You
up?
do such a shit.
It's
You guys are
terrible.
doing it. How
It's
could you?
terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
To the
pack.
sellout show.
Of,
That-
Yeah,
and you
man.
guys
gotta
don't
re-
worry
we gotta
about Darth
rename it.
Rashid because that's
No.
actually Anthony Mestis behind the Mission Impossible mask.
Hey, that was a fake beef we created to get stuff going. They really like.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're all step forward sideshow bots. We just like to give full transparent. Oh, that is.
Ooh, look at the
that,
letters. Look
There
at the
is no
rays.
man.
Look
Like
at that
sideshow.
detail. I
Look
love
at
how
the
the red
stitching
light.
in that.
Look at the
love
Oh
stitching.
my
red light.
goodness, that's some
That
cut and
is-
sew right there.
I didn't get one of those.
Don't worry, yo. You don't know.
Let's not waste the show. Let's not waste the show on that.
Remember,
I was
remember
in
everybody.
Canada, so Marco said I needed a toque, not a hat.
There you go.
See?
It said, did Gem sponsor this too? Yes. So we work hand in hand with all other sellouts. To become a sellout, you have to be able to walk and talk like a sellout and learn from the best of them. So we've been taking classes.
He took us under his wing.
Yeah. So the first thing you're gonna notice is these transformers. I like them, but I'm going in a new direction. So I'm selling all of these. Really good deal to fund my next. I'm collecting all Scooby Doo's next, dude. I think Scooby Doo is gonna be the next shit. So anyway, later for that we'll do our sponsor read later. But for right now, and Shane's gonna do the first sponsor read, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, where were we? We were talking about variants. So yeah, no variants. I think I totally see it from a collector who really just. Do you think Sideshow should just take the collectibles out their name though? Like if we being real.
The way they've been doubling back, making so many shit. Yeah, they should take it out.
It should just be sideshow.
Reissuing. Yeah, I would call
Sideshow
them
stuffs.
They know it's this sideshow shit. You know what I'm saying? Sideshow shit.
Yo, sideshow, we got that shit.
By the way,
Sideshow
when you
shit.
guys invite me on your to sideshow.
There you go.
By the way, when you giving me my piece?
Oh,
Shane
hold on.
no
we got
longer
new
welcome.
breaking
That's what he
news.
wants to. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got an official announcement
Breaking
from the
news.
Caucasian Collecting channel. Shane is no longer welcome to the Caucasian Collecting Hour on Sunday, where we will discuss what if P. Diddy was white. Would there be- Yo, that's why I love them, dude. They get into the like root of it, yo.
That's
They
hardcore.
get down to it. I
Movie
love
of it.
their topic.
And call it 50
That
Shades
is-
of Grey.
There
That is
we go.
hardcore.
Well, Shane, you are welcome. You are actually, we're so happy we're able to keep it. We were playing hardball like we didn't need you, but we really need you. Where else I'm going to get screenshots from, dude? So, yeah, so I appreciate that you're staying. All right, so yeah, variants, it is what it is. They are here to stay until you guys don't buy them anymore, and then they'll go away. That's how it works with everything. Buy
Just
them if you like them,
disclose it
buy
at the
them.
beginning.
They will make more. But yeah. So the next thing is are artists too sensitive? Are artists too sensitive? Or are they willing? I was catching my brother. I was catching Anthony Mestis on BSC. You guys should catch Anthony Mestis on Batman Statue Collector show. They had a great show with Anthony yesterday. So I was watching that, and it was an interesting conversation. The thing that stuck out to me though is that what tends to happen is that when talking about, like, if let's say we talk about a piece, right? And you come out with a piece, people either gonna like it or don't like it. No matter how much the discourse is, the piece got to be able to stand through whatever, right? So he mentioned the Bishop, how people would really liked it at first and then sort of went down on it with time. But I think that this is a slightly different topic, but I guess to get more concise with it is like, do you guys feel that you have an obligation just because you've been waiting for a statue for so long, they finally come out with it, that you have to buy the statue, or are you a fool of shit? Like, because that's how it came off a little bit. And so it's just sort of like, at the end of the day, we as collectors we could be begging for a Riddler, a Bishop, but if that thing doesn't meet a certain expectation or quality bar, or it's not like slamming it out the park, the expectation shouldn't be, I don't think the expectation should be that we're ungrateful that you guys tried to do it. I think the expectation should be, the question should be, why isn't this hitting? You know what I mean? Like, why is it, like, me, like, my perspective is like, it's not that we feel that because we really want a statue, and this does not for Sasha, this is for everybody, that we really want a statue, because I know it has to suck. Like, people say they want things and then it comes out and people don't buy it and shit like that. I get it. But that's not the majority. That's not like everybody. So I just think that when something is very, very sought after and wanted, and we've been like screaming for, if it comes out and some people like it, I like the Bishop, some people not gonna like it. That's gotta be okay. If people not liking it or they're not feeling it, I don't think it's that it had too much time with it or whatever. I think it's just that not everything is going to hit, and there was certain things that people probably want a specific version of a certain character. What about you, Shane? What do you think?
I was going to ask you, what's going on with the Bishop? Why don't people like it? What is it about it that they don't like all of a sudden?
There's like with the Bishop, there's a couple of things. The first time, like Anthony was awesome because he shared it with us and he gave us an early look at it, but it wasn't finished. The paint wasn't ready. It was clearly marked that, but people ran with it like it was finished, and they were all the discourse around it was the paint, right? So it didn't have a positive effect on the piece. It had a negative, even though it was an early look, right? But then you get past that, and then some people don't like the portrait, so they think that the portrait is not it, like specifically the bald one. Y'all know how I feel about the bald one. I like the bald one, but a lot of people like the other one. And then they think the one, the traditional one, looks.
Vampire
look like Vampire in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. So there was memes of Vampire in
Eddie
Brooklyn,
Murphy.
right? So that's gotta suck for a company to see something, like share something early because we were excited about it. But then it doesn't, and it shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't expect anything to take off, right? But it didn't get the overwhelmingly positive buzz that I think was expected from basing off the reactions of like wanting a bishop, because we still want a bishop. I think everybody who wants a bishop still wants a bishop. They just decided that bishop just might not be for them. What I don't like personally is that then it's more of a it's more of it gets turned on the collector, and it doesn't get reflected. Like, maybe the piece is just not for the collector, or maybe they was expecting something else, which is perfectly fine, right? I just don't think that I people know how I feel. I like the bishop a lot. I especially like the bald one. Some people don't. That's okay. It's never going to be for everybody.
Right.
But what I don't want it to be like, it's just sort of like everybody should have universally loved it. If not, then it's sort of a failure type thing. Like that type of stuff sucks. But yeah,
I'm actually looking at it right now. Like the fine, I saw it before, but just briefly. I wasn't buying it, so I didn't really closely inspect it. But I'm looking at it right now. So the portrait is an issue. The bald portrait.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the thing.
Like
I don't think it is. I think it's the echo chamber, and you know how it is too. Like there's also a lot of like, there's people that I know 100%. It's just not for them, and that's fine. Like, they come in, their heart is pure. There's no malice. It's just not for them.
Yeah, of course.
Nope. Nobody should be trying to change their mind like that. It's not for them. It's not for them. But there are some people. There's a small loud amount that no matter what that piece would have been like, they weren't gonna like it just because it was Sideshow or whatever like that.
Like some people will ride Sideshow's dick no matter how bad their statues may be, because it's Sideshow, and some people are always going to hate Sideshow because it's Sideshow no matter how great their statue is. Yeah, you know, you get extremes like that, but in the middle is where you have all the people with intelligence, and that's what
there you go. Exactly. And so like with Taiji, he says, and this is what I mean. So like, I don't think Taiji was here for any of that, but he just likes the piece, and I think that's what people forget. Like, just because it's on these boards or on some of these channels, some of my peers' channels, might not be the sentiment. You know what I mean? It might be the sentiment from a few that gets amped in here, but people who outside of this are just looking for statues, do this shit. Like Taiji said, I honestly can't believe people don't like the bishop portraits. LOL. I think they look amazing. Maybe I'm too easy to please. LOL. Love the bald portrait too. I'm with you there. You know what I mean?
Can you take the energy coming out of his eyes? Can you
not
have
out of
that
the bald one, no.
portrait?
No,
see, that's a big miss. That is what would bug me.
He says, Shane, stop talking about me. Yes, I'm a Sideshow fanboy. LOL. Psych. Robert in the building. The problem with the bishop is that they tried to make the portrait too realistic. A comic book portrait would have made it sell out fast, and so I think that's a lot of opinions too, and that's a valid point. Like the people who have valid points.
I think that might be bang on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It just super
I think they
valid
tried
point.
to go too much of and I don't want to say the XM way, like as if XM was the first statue.
I don't know.
company
I think it's the opposite of the XM way, because I think if they would have went the XM way, it would have been less. I think it's more cartoony.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
XM like did their OG cable like statues like that, where they were realistic. It seems to be that's where they went with this way for the portrait, even though the costume and everything kind of screams comic.
For me, the portrait is super. I mean, I think the suit is super more comic booky, more animated. It's very bright versus the
Yes,
muted
that's
colors
what I'm saying.
of XM.
It's more comic book, whereas the portrait's more realistic. And I think
so that's probably where the disconnect.
A little bit of a miss there.
Yeah, but I honestly think the people that have been waiting for Bishop and really like I love the portal on that thing. I like how he's stepping out. I like the freaking papers, but I also understand to some people all they see is Terry Crews. You know what I mean?
Or some people say it looks like a screaming baby.
Or to some people it might look like a screaming baby. And you know what? That's valid feedback. That could be a reason why people are.
I really don't like the mouth shape on the bald portrait. I think it's a weird kind of scream, like like it's a very wide. It's very weird shaped, I think. But overall, I think the statue looks good. I still like the statue. I don't like that you can't take the energy beams out of the eyes, and I don't like the open mouth shape on the bald portrait.
Yeah, for me, what I love about it is that I have the XM Cable and Hope. I love that thing. And I know everybody has their favorite Cable statue. Some people like the beautiful, is it Martin Canale who did the Cable? Or is it Katerick Brothers? I think it's Canale, actually.
I think it's Canale. And I think that's the best Cable statue in my opinion.
Some people really love the Canale Cable, and for good reason. Some people really like the original XM.
I never liked that statue at all.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the original XM. I love the Cable and Hope, but I'm coming from a place of loving that storyline. You know, when Bishop was he was like Nemesis, chasing Cable down through freaking different times to kill that bitch, put a gun to her head, like was about to blow it up. Like that's what I love. And so XM's Cable and Hope is dope. And what I loved about Sideshow is that I could put those two together, and it's like, yo, Sideshow, like Bishop coming out the portal, bald head, like looking for Cable and Hope. Like I like that mean energy. So like for me, I'm gonna make that work. But to people who it's okay if people don't vibe with it. It doesn't have to be this big thing of like, oh man,
if you don't like it, don't buy it.
It's just like, no, they be
lots of other fucking Cable statues and Bishop statues. I mean, that's why our hobby and the prices in it are so fucking retarded anyway, because it's so oversaturated. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Go buy another statue. It's no biggie.
Yep. And that, that's how we
buy a better Bishop.
That's how we are here, dude. We will give you guys our opinion, but it's basically our opinion, dude. Like, if we don't like something y'all like, fuck us, yo. Get that statue, enjoy it. Y'all got to look at it. It's gonna be in y'all collection, dude. Like I'm saying, like, and it is what it is. Like, yeah, if that's and Critical Mass know you, all you guys on this panel know me. If I like some weird shit, y'all get called out on it a lot, and it never nobody stops me from getting it. You know what I mean? If I want it, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, if I was to get that lasagna. The lasagna infused Dark Phoenix, y'all stop me, please. I've stopped many people from buying that shit.
That's when you know he's really sold out.
This is true because Walton, me and Walton be talking heavy, and he was just like, yo, I love that war tank. He hates that war tank. We talk about why I like it, right? At the end of the day, Walton's opinion is not going to stop me from getting war tank. I got that war tank. I love that war tank. I go into my home theater every day, and it's just greeting me like, yo, pure greatness. I don't think about Walton when I walk into my home theater, I think about how dope that war tank is, yo. Like, and it's okay. I appreciate, but I do appreciate Walton giving me his unfiltered opinion about it. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. I don't like when people just be like, yo, it's just awesome. And I know how you really feel about it. Shut up. Anyway, Edwin D is in the building. He says, in UI UX, we have a lot of users. Oh, you do UI and stuff? Is it for video games? Sideshow and others should do some user testing on their designs of statues to have real user data feedback as it goes out. And I do think I'm talking to Daniel Bell. They do feedback over the course of it. I don't know how much of it is outside the bubble though, right? But I do know that they take a lot of feedback during the creation of it. I just think the time it gets to us, to your point, I just think it's too late. Like, I would love it if that bishop would have came out and then it would have still been room to act on some of the because every feedback on it was never about the core concept. It was literally about the facial expressions and stuff like that, right? So it's like, could they have done something about it? Maybe not. But you know, they're a huge freaking machine. So it's once they get started, they gotta keep going. But ultimately, that bishop is dope. For me, if it ain't for you, it's okay. It's okay.
I could see what people are saying though about the portraits. I'm not in love with the portraits. I think the statue looks really good.
Yeah.
And the portraits look okay.
Flex one. Yeah. All right. Last topic before we get into pictures. Oh, does anybody else have anything to say? Shane, I think you went, but if anybody else have anything to say about like just sort of like showing stuff, should statue companies show things early? And like, if so, like that's the thing. What I don't want is just sort of like it feels like a sort of like a people's honest opinions about something should not make you afraid to show something. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's sort of like, yeah, and that's what I hope. I hope, Anthony, that's what I hope that you guys at Sideshow didn't take from that. It's just sort of like. Yeah, like that. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It was just sort of like, I feel like ultimately, the statue, the concept, the piece has to be able to live up to the scrutiny, and I think the companies have to have confidence in it. And then when it does live up to the scrutiny, no matter what anybody says about it, it don't matter because people could easily debunk it. Like, what are you talking about? It only can't be debunked if there's some truth to it. You know what I mean? If there's a sliver of truth in it, then you can figure out if you want to react to it or not. But like when you guys show Batgirl, no matter what people were saying about the bandages, I know Shane had some concern with the bandages, whatever. It didn't matter because it like
Batgirl. Yeah.
A Batgirl. Yeah, Batgirl. I'm sorry.
Too many bandages for me.
Yeah, right. Where me and Rashid like the bandages. So it was sort of like,
I think they're done well. They look fantastic. It's just too much.
No, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you had your critique of it, so did few people, but ultimately, it's such a good piece that
it's such a great looking statue for sure.
Yeah, that's not going to stop anybody from buying it.
No.
Like, I love the statue, but there's too many bandages. It's not going to stop you from buying the statue. Right.
It won multiple statues of the year.
Yeah. Exactly. And then there's statue. Like, then that Constantine, like they showed that it's not having the reaction that Bishop has. It's like everybody loves that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's nobody that's not giving it critique or anything. I'm just saying that it so over exceeds the expectation that it doesn't matter because the statue can weather what anybody tries to throw at it because the piece speaks for itself. It's just a dope ass piece.
You think shit like that, I think of XM in its golden years.
Oh yeah, exactly, right.
It's
just sort of like, like no matter what, you could say whatever you want about it, but ultimately the overwhelming positivity is going to rise.
Wash that shit away.
It's gonna rinse all of the whatever those light little nitpicks are. It's gonna wash it away. So yeah, so just confidence in the piece, and then the piece will come out because they got some bangers and they got some that, like I think Dazzler, interesting piece. I don't this Torque and Spider-Man, interesting pieces. It's just there for me. There was holes. You poke those holes, and it's either gonna be legitimate or not, and it's either gonna be like, yo, fuck Crip's opinion because this shit is fire because of all of these other reasons. So that little shit Crip was saying, it doesn't even matter. They're gonna purchase it because it could weather it. It's just that I don't think Torque and Spider-Man could weather it.
I said that about all your opinions.
That's true. I don't have the best opinions. I have the only best opinions.
I've said it in the past. If people are going to cry because me or someone else doesn't like a statue that they're buying, then you should just buy every statue we have, and then we'll like it.
Yeah.
If that's what's important to you. Otherwise,
Hey,
just
yo,
buy what
Do
you
as
like.
I say.
if y'all want to really thrive in this hobby, just buy everything we got.
Just buy everything Sideshow. That
Buy
Sideshow
everything we
collectible.
like. And if you buy everything we like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a promo. Thank you, Shane, for the promo.
That's an
No,
extra
anyway.
5% off.
Cool. Hey, Darth Rashid, how you feeling today? How you feeling tonight?
Whew.
You ready for some pictures, Darth Rashid?
Yeah,
But,
yo,
hey,
take
yo,
that. Hold on, take that Sideshow shirt down, man. Damn, you looking pathetic, bro. And fuck that hat.
Yo, you didn't get yours in the mail?
I don't ride
Yo,
Sideshow
Anthony,
like that.
did you send the package?
Man,
to
don't
Darth
send me.
Rashid?
Don't send
Look at-
Darth
look at
Rashid none
everybody
of that
else,
Sideshow.
Yo,
Don't send
look
Rashid
at
none of that
this.
Sideshow
You got your
shit.
packet coming out.
Rocking the Scully from Sideshow is Canadian's finest
send none of
fashion
that
model,
Sideshow
Shane
shit.
the Dark
Yo,
Lord.
can we get to the pictures
He's
now, please?
rocking the Scully.
Can we get to
We
the
have
pictures?
Anthony rocking the Sideshow Spooktacular
Hello,
mug.
can we get
Look
to the
at him
pictures?
sashay down them. The lips touching the mug, pure satisfaction.
Makes the water taste better.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Sideshow. Get on or get the F off. Sideshow.com. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Compton, California, rocking the tee. It is so breezy and so cool. When you wear this
You can wear it
Sideshow
like a
shirt,
cape.
it makes you feel like Anthony Mestis on a nice sunny day.
You can be a superhero.
It's like a
You can be a
cape. You feel
superhero.
like you can fly, but I wouldn't jump out the window. But you can try. He can fly with the power of Sideshow on his back. CLC brought to you by Sideshow.
Can we see the pictures now, man?
And rocking the invisible Anthony Mestim's custom signed glasses frames. Those are
New York salute.
custom Anthony Mesta Sideshow Ray-Ban, designed and painted by Anthony Mesta himself. Look at the reflections.
Exclusive.
Pure. You want 2020 vision? Sideshow,
Got
Sideshow,
it.
Sideshow.
Got it. Got
You
it.
want to be able to look at your statues with pure 100% 4K quality? Sideshow, Sideshow, Sideshow. Sideshow wear. Brought to you by Sideshow. And rocking.
Yo,
The
can we
Derek
watch?
Jeter
Can we look at the pictures,
Sideshow.
please? Can we look at the
Why are you
pictures?
hating? We got to do this ad. You know we got paid
Nah,
for
there's
this
too much
shit, son.
advertising we giving to Sideshow, man. Can we look at the
But
pictures?
we got-
Gee, right, let's start with this.
When you sell
Buy
out, this is
Sideshow,
the thing. We
buy
talked about
Sideshow,
this. When you
or
sell
Sideshow.
out, these are the things we got to do, Rashid.
Crippler,
Yes.
you want to see how far I went?
Yeah.
Boom.
Ladies
I
and
got-
gentlemen,
I got
hold
the
on.
key to the castle. Boom.
The key to the castle. Sideshow
Sideshow.
headquarters
Sideshow headquarters.
Pop culture guaranteed.
for the finest pop culture guaranteed. Sideshow headquarters.
And look, 30 years.
Anniversary.
That's how long they've been.
Sideshow.
Here's to another 30
You
years.
don't want to know what he had to do under Anthony's desk.
He's got the key to the Sideshow City. And you can have the key to Sideshow City too, just by hopping on to www.sideshowcollectibles.com/cock to get your exclusive.
Hold on.
You too can be a fanboy.
Crippler, you're creeping out Fatal. Stop it.
You too can be a fanboy.
Damn. I don't even have that key for.
Yo, we gotta get that bag, yo. These statues, these shows are gonna fall off if we don't get that bag. You know what I mean? We gotta stay relevant. Thank you for fake sponsoring this stream. We're not sponsored. Don't call Sideshow and be like, yo, they represent you
heard.
guys bad. We don't represent them.
Walton.
They're gonna be getting
Shit,
calls
we got some
tomorrow.
exclusive pictures from Danny Perez. I'm downloading these pics. We got some Weapon X action, dude. He got it in the building. DP1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's put it right here. No, DP D1. Duh. Don't worry, guys. It was just one picture. Hey, but we got it. We got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting in the pictures right now. So if you're here just for some straight, good old-fashioned statue pictures, you came to the right place.
If you're here for some good old-fashioned sideshow pictures, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
If y'all came to see nothing but 100% pure sideshow pictures, exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, this is Darth Rashid, AK, and everybody else who hated the Superman, James Gunn Superman trailer. I think it was an awesome trailer. I'm excited. He showed more emotion and acting when he was sitting down with Lois Lane than any of the Supermans to ever grace the screen. Don't at me. Don't care about your opinion. That's my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. But I thought the trailer was awesome.
That
I
fan
know
looked like
it's
Shane.
not popular.
Got the hat on and everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the variant. We opened up to talk about variants. I think we made peace that variants was going to come. The only thing we ask is that, if possible, when possible, to let us know ahead of time so we can make smart, educated purchasing decisions.
Krepler, Stevie Wonder saw this fucking variant was coming. Stop it. All right.
Whoever didn't see that an X-Force variant was coming, yeah. Especially after when they were doing variants of shit that shouldn't like never had a variant. This one was just screaming variant. Sideshow showed the original Archangel, and all I heard was variant coming soon. X-Force variant. Like, I seen that shit like it was the future. So like, yo. Even though we seen it coming, it would be nice to this was coming. But this is a store exclusive. Do we like store exclusives? Do we like collector zone exclusives? Or do we don't like collector zone exclusives?
Fuck collector zone.
Yo, Marco, that was AK. The dots of AK do reflect the CLC though.
I don't get my reward points.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't mind.
Why do you need reward points when you could go to Collector Zone and they already have more off of the piece than you could get with your little ass 2 reward points?
Because the reward points pay for 6 of these Magic cases behind me.
There you go.
All right. I ain't gonna lie.
That's your reward points right there, baby.
I can't front. Sideshow reward points be making me save like, yo. Like, Anthony Messers will tell you there was something that cost $1 cheaper on Amazon, but those reward points still made me buy it from Sideshow. Plus, I'm contractually obligated to purchase from Sideshow. So
yeah, that works right there.
Is it me, or is that the Silver Surfer's body that they use?
Oh, you pulling the lazy.
I'm just
D
saying.
card
I don't know.
out.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, wait a minute.
D card out, AK.
Somebody did a side by side, and you can see there's
they did?
some differences.
Didn't
Okay.
Daniel Bell do both of these?
He did,
Yes.
but if you could do a side
You
by
trying
side,
to say
you
he
can
just
see
whipped
some
out the
difference.
lazy D
You're
template?
really trying to say he's lazy D.
I know.
He went full lazy D.
That's as
Listen,
lazy
I
as
will
it
not
gets.
tolerate any. I am the #1 Danny. Yo, Cash be trying to outglaze Danny Bell, but I'm the #1 Danny Bell glazer in the community, son. So there
I
will be
shouldn't be
no
glazing
ill will
anybody.
talk about the GOAT.
Shit. You shouldn't be glazing
will not be
anybody.
tolerated. Ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, how do you guys feel about this? I know you feel that you feel like it's too Silver Surfery, AK-47. Is it
No,
too?
like I still Eventually, I will
Templegate
pick
in
up
the building.
the original Archangel. You know,
Mhm.
I'm just saying from the Pixar, it just clicked in my brain just now. There's like that pose kind of looks familiar. You know?
For me, AK, I see what you're saying. It's because his arms are so far out from his side, like
Mhm.
Silver Surfer. That's
And
what
then he
it
has
is.
the one leg in front of the other.
Yeah. It's the arms; they're so far out, and
Yeah.
and they're very similar like that.
We gotta have Lazy D on to see like what like, because I remember him talking about. I think he addressed this feedback of like it being too, like people feeling it's too much like Silver Surfer, but I just don't remember what the reply was.
I can't remember what channel I saw it on,
but he
they
did
had
mention
both
it, right?
pictures side by side. And you
Yeah.
can look at the body. The bodies were the musculars different between both of them.
Yeah, I know he had a good reason why it's not, but I can't regurgitate
No,
it
but
because
it-
I don't know.
It speaks to the character's, behavior. That he's very,
Stoic.
Stoic,
yeah,
yeah,
stoic and cocky and shit. So
and
it's like,
lean. I love what they did with the wingspan and the footprint of this statue. Like to
Yeah.
this day, I think it's.
I like the curved wings. Yeah,
And this
Yeah.
is coming from a man that's got the XM in his collection.
I do. I have this version of the XM in my collection.
With
And
that
there's
would
reaching
things
mean-
that
for the
there's
clouds.
things that I truly do like about this piece over the one I have. There's things I like about.
I think if they changed
XM
the
over this
wings,
too.
if they had changed the wings to an open wingspan, it would have been a true variant, and therefore you could have swapped wings with the other portrait, the other statue.
Sasha would be like, fuck your space.
But I would be mad.
Yeah.
I would be mad personally if I was getting this because of the reason why I would consider getting rid of my XM one is so that I can move this one closer to the Apocalypse, where it's hard for me to do with the XM one, especially because you got this looking up pose, so it's very you gotta display him at a certain height. If you spray him too high, it looks cool because he's flying, but you never see his face. If you place him too low, you can look down at him, but he's a flying character, right? So that's some of the issues I have with the XM one. I think this one solves all of those issues that I have.
Plus, I know you like to do storytelling when the way you set your statues up.
Yeah, you
That
know
would mess
that.
up your
I'm
story.
expecting a third variant with the open wings.
Anthony Mestis, can you let us know when the open wing variant is dropping?
Yeah.
That would be let us know. Get
Yeah,
back to the community.
Let
please.
us know when we can all expect our copy
Yeah.
of one of those.
Yeah. Carl, open wings would have been cool. See, Archangel. Do you like this piece, Archangel? Because I like your name. Your name reminds me of a certain character.
Something.
might
It
be looking
reminds
at
me of something. I can't
Anthony Messis
quite put
confirmed
my
there will
finger
be
on it.
open wings, so hide your wallet or just start
He said
talking
no
to your
open
family
wings. He said-
now.
There will be.
I'm just kidding. Y'all
open
see it
wing.
clearly on the screen. No open wing
For now,
for now. Right now, anything could change. I don't want to put him out there like he said it because that would be. Anthony, if I'm being real, I think that will go against the elegance of this piece of just having him like being that stoic.
but that fits the character
nice.
of Archangel. Is that it would be obnoxious.
But I think there's a lot of Archangel statues that
That's true too. that have
already
the
out
open
there.
wings,
There's
yeah.
none that have a footprint like this, and I think that's what makes this one special. But I do know why people would like an open wing for sure. This is the original. Yeah, so can you buy this on Sideshow or no? Only on retailers.
Only from retail.
Yeah, and I can speak
Like
on
collector's
this.
zone.
I can speak on this as far as the variants go, because as you know, I got the other one on pre-order.
Did you
But-
order this one?
I did not. I really like the blue one better, and I didn't feel the need to double down like I
Yeah.
did with the succubus. So,
But did you talk to Anthony Messis about that decision? Is he going to garnish your wages?
we had a conversation, and he really wasn't happy about it. And even now, he told me not to even talk about it publicly. But
Okay.
I
So
I
then
just
stop
had to
talking
let
because
it
you're gonna
out.
get more wages garnished, dude. Like we can't fuck this deal up, bro. We need to
Okay.
eat.
We need to
Like
eat.
if we don't get this sideshow money, we don't eat. I can't
Okay,
support my family.
I just there's something
I
in
need you
me.
to
I
do
had to,
better.
I had
I
to
need
get
you to
it
buy
out.
both of these statues. It's in the contract. We talked about.
Be
it.
better.
Anyway, you don't want him to go to Collective Minds. Take that money to Collective Minds. To the Caucasian Collectors Club.
This just said Critical Mass has backstepped and bought both pieces.
We got to work on getting the Asian
Hold
for
on.
diversity.
Ark made a
Live
suggestion.
PO. Live PO.
Yeah. Guys, we do have a diversity hire that we're looking for. So if you know an agent that knows, they don't even have to really be a collector. We could teach them how to fake it. We just need them to be able to talk collecting and be agents, so we could
Greg,
get the agent.
Archangel made it a suggestion
Who we got a suggestion
from Arch. Yep.
from Mark?
Archangel.
Oh, from Ark. Let's see this one here.
Yep.
It's because you're throwing them off because you don't say arch.
Arch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Arch.
You
You
gotta
gotta,
say
you
arch.
gotta
I
say
always thought it was arc.
properly. Arch. It is arc
Arch.
because you're saying it
Arc.
properly.
Okay.
Arc.
You know what?
Looks like I'm the one
I
that's
used to say it
educated.
right. Now I don't know. Now I'll be like, which one is it? So I say both. Arch. I alternate. Yeah. Archangel 0407. So I can say his full government name. Do open wings and light up base. Do open wings and light up base so you can sell it for $1,700. Price of materials went up again. Ooh, I think Anthony Masters. I think that was an awesome backhanded compliment. Mr. Popo in the building. Mr. Popo, we're about to start beefing with the Australian Koreans, son. So for clicks. So let me know if you want to participate.
I think there is going to be a third variant.
A third variant? Which one?
Third variant. Same pose, but it's going to be Angel with the feathered wings.
Oh,
and then they're gonna do the red and white with the yellow boots, and then they're gonna do the red and the white and blue Angel outfit to go with it.
Yo, you guys got so you got Anthony. Make sure you get Danny. Make sure you get Lazy D a box of keyboards because that copy paste key, we gonna need that shit accelerated, son. We gonna need pop. We need you to crank these things out like crazy. I don't want to see.
Oh, Master said it. He just said it. Master said it.
What is that? What's Archangel?
Keep buying, and we'll do more variants.
There we go. Holy moly! I didn't realize the Canadian is back. You see that? Yo,
you see that?
He's here.
In the red room.
Yes. It's a fun time. Anthony Mester says, yeah, it was. Jorge Villar, give it up for Jorge in the building. Shout out to Jorge. Transparent. So we you know what? I'm gonna submit that feedback because trans needs touches too. Keep buying and we'll keep making back. Hey, I told them this at the beginning of the show. I was like, hey, variants are here. You buy them, they make more. You
the variants are here.
They will stop. It is that simple, but I like choice. I like options. I like
the variants are here.
There might be something that I'm like, that ain't mine. And then the variant come out and be like, oh, that's the one I've been waiting for. Just make sure you buy the one you want. And then if they come out with variants, who cares? You got the one you want. Don't buy the one you don't want. That's simple.
Don't like it, don't buy it.
No H Popo. Nelson said, it's like that song from Mr. Mister. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. Damn, my voice is angelic. Give it up for Crippler, ladies and gentlemen. Bats in the Belfry in the building. Shout out to Bats in the Belfry. Anthony Metz says, then crossovers and what ifs. Hey,
what if Archangel had the Infinity Gauntlet and it lights up?
Hey, yo, Anthony.
Bam. There you go.
We need to milk this. We need more variants, though. We can't stop here. I'm thinking.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. I will take out the.
Yeah.
I will change the skulls and make them flesh. You know, you can do a lot with heads.
Yeah. Yeah,
You can
and they can go down the X-Men line. They got that.
Yeah, you can make them.
They can make a variant of Psylocke X-Force.
Yeah, hashtag variants, ladies and gentlemen.
That rogue that they got. You could be a variant.
There we go. Dennis Perez. Yo, we're gonna show you Weapon X. Your Weapon X has shipped. My boy should have his. He's visiting Thailand, but when he gets back, he's gonna have his Weapon X just chilling, waiting for him.
Let me check my list. When is mine's coming?
Yo, check when yours coming. Dennis Perez got his, and he's in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
We got breaking news.
I pushed my payments back as far as I could.
Hulk Archangel.
Mic drop. It's over.
Green variant.
Yo, if you pull this off, you're gonna get Project Manager of the Year for sure, hands down. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. If you pull this off, Product Manager of the Year.
Jesse suggesting a Succubus Archangel variant.
Succubus. Hey. Yo, Succubus Archangel. Yo, you should start putting Succubus on everything.
Everything.
Done, son. It's happening.
You're gonna need Zombie Archangel.
Zombie Archangel, yo. This is the gift. Yo, it all started from Silver Surfer. Yo, give it up for Silver Surfer, ladies and gentlemen.
Edwin Diaz said Venomized it.
Edwin Diaz said the V word, son. Venom, we put that shit on everything. All 4 released at the same time and giving collectors what they've been asking for. That's all we want, yo. All right, yo, thanks. All right, so I got some more for you, Jorge Below. All right, we got. You know how we like Venomized stuff. Of course, you got to put that in the Hulk already. Put it on Jubilee. We want a Vampire Jubilee. Skip the Mall Age Jubilee. Vampire Jubilee.
We got Night and Venom Tech. They approving the Venomized Archangel.
Nice, yeah. See, that's why y'all gotta tune in to Constructive Outrage Live, because they're gonna go right after this, take these notes, and magic is gonna happen. These sculptors are gonna start.
Everything.
They're so inspired right now by all of these great ideas, bro. Succubus Classic variant. Can we not boycott Venomized character? Hey, dude, I'm with you. Yo, I actually want to sit down with a group of people like they do when they trying to figure out why you voted for somebody.
Take a look. Take a look at the chat.
Ghost Rider Succubus Venomized coming soon. Yes, that is exactly what the community's been asking for, ladies and gentlemen.
Victory.
Give it up for her. Listening to the community. See, actually, that's how a lot of feedback sounds, so I'm glad they don't listen to it. Because they won't be making any money listening to shit like that. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. All right, how do I stop my applause? Damn, they love Jorge Velar. They still clapping. I'm just like, yeah.
Uh-oh. We got bad news.
George's fire. He said too much. No, Jorge, don't worry. I'm starting CLC statues, CLC collectibles, and you can be our first sculptor to be announced. Jorge Velar with his new Succubus Hulk Ghost Rider variant. Exclusive CLC, baby.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
And it lights up.
And it lights up. So Taiji got a request. Jorge, please take a note. I want Psylocke Demon Days variant of the Slayer Undying Blade Premium format.
Say that
Let's
5 times.
make it happen.
Variant.
Only here we can make this. Guys, what do you think about this Batman bust?
It looks cool.
It's Batman.
What size is it?
It's a custom one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the guy that did it. He did my.
We wait for Anthony to get in the chat before we show custom so he can start You know what to do.
Start
Anthony,
stealing.
Jorge,
Yeah.
do you have your notepads ready?
Masters,
Start
Jorge,
copying.
y'all know
Cut
what
and pasting.
Start the record.
So you
we
start
are
cutting
like
and
Vlad
pasting.
TV. We get the devs on, and then we get the customs on, and then we get the Popo police in here to look at them, and then you can start seeing these studios close down. Hey, who makes this one again? It's like, who makes this one again? Anyway, yeah, the Rico case is going out. So yeah, what do you guys think about this cable? Is it worth copying?
I don't remember Cable with a beard. Was it just maybe I missed a couple issues?
X-Men, resident
Nah, you-
X-Men collector, Darth
Yes.
Rashid, Lord of X-Men collecting. What do you think about this cable? Is it worth copying?
I like the gun and everything, but nah, the porch is it's just not working for me, man. Just that doesn't look like Cable. It's the porches
Okay.
that's not working for me.
I like the light up eye.
Like the light up eye. Yeah.
If it had like a more of a portrait of Cable face, yeah, the everything else is good. Just it doesn't look like, it just looks like Santa Claus or some shit.
Yo, now
I was just thinking that too. They want to go.
I can't see it now. Okay, yeah. Jorge, Anthony,
That
we're gonna
bit-
pass on this one. Don't. This is enough.
Actually, this beard and the gray hair reminds me of Alex from Rad Titan.
Yo, I knew he was a model.
Oh,
I
That
knew
looks
he
like
was a
Alex from
model.
Red Titan.
Alex be giving out his likenesses. Like,
Don't y'all see it? I can't.
I can see it.
I see
yeah.
it.
It looks like Alex's portrait on Gio's body.
Exactly.
Rad
Good,
Titan
exactly.
statues.
That's what this is.
There you go.
And you know what? It was
This is
sculpted
the
by
Rad Titan of the
it was
X-Men.
sculpted by Eric Sosa.
Oh shit!
Oh,
God damn!
shots fired. Shots fired.
Pop,
Oh,
pop. Here we
2
go,
weeks
ladies
in a
and
row.
gentlemen.
Shots fired.
Lord Rashid is very quiet today. You know, he's he's doing his thing. He's waiting for the right time. All right,
Yeah,
so
I get bored of talking about Sasha all day.
Yeah, we're talking about customs now.
we're not.
We moved
Thank
on.
God.
We ain't talking about
Wednesday
Sasha.
sideshow.
Jump in.
He didn't get his black bag yet. Once he gets it, he'll be on board. We just
He'll
gotta
be
make sure he
fine.
gets
He'll be fine.
his merch. Once he gets his merch,
He wants his Ice Cube shirt.
yeah. Once he gets the Ice Cube shirt is really what caused the beef. That
Exactly.
was what started it. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, PCS is at it again. Yo, we got a new Franco Carlissimo joint. Franco Carlissimo sculpting in the building. What do you guys
This looks
think
like
about that ass?
I say this looks like a critical mass piece right here.
This is a
I think
critical
so.
mass. I was thinking, this is coming home for critical mass.
It's gonna have that sticker, critical mass.
If the
approved.
price is right.
Yo, I thought he was stepping on Jello pudding and shit when I first saw this.
I thought he was cable. I thought he was cable.
He thought he was scared.
I like that the comic look.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh wait, what's he
Did I
standing
see
on?
Mark comment in the
A dead
group?
body.
Oh, is it?
Send me it. I don't know.
Looks like a
Critical
pile
ass.
of
Critical
Critical
ass. Yo, that's your new
That's
name.
right. That's
My
right.
only issue, Carl says, my only issue is the paint on the base. LOL. I initially thought it was doo-doo. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if they could get that shade is unfortunate. That shade
Yeah,
is
I'm like the way
unfortunate.
it's positioned. Like I ain't no. That's a okay. I think I see now. But he cut the
It's
head
a
off.
dead guy.
Okay, I see it now. All right.
Let's be
At
real.
first, yeah, I didn't see it at first. Now I see the blood where he like
Yeah.
severed
Look at
his
the
head.
hand.
The base
like,
is
okay, and I see the
fire.
hand.
Like the
Okay.
concept of the base is fire. Like a
get
dude
it,
with
yeah.
the decapitated head,
It's a dead
the
gladiator.
shield, the freaking helmet that he used to be the helmet that he used
And
to be.
Conan
It's
took
all-
his girl.
Yeah, and Conan took it. This is a badass piece. Badass
Yeah.
This is
concept.
my bitch.
Uh,
This is my
I love
list
it.
of-
I
yeah.
do think
Franco
I
went
agree
in on this
100% with
Yeah,
Carl.
Franco. Quarter scale too.
Appreciate
I
it,
hope the
Walter. I'll
price is
take it.
right.
Yeah, if the price is right on this, And if the paint is right, like you know what I mean, because I don't know what phase of the paint is.
What do you think
but
it's
I
gonna
think
be?
the sculpt, I like the
I'm
flowing hair.
calling 1700 right now.
1700.
I like the look on her face. Oh my
The
god!
facial expression is like, oh my
Because
god,
you
you
get
did that
it-
for
God.
me. This ass is yours, Conan. You feel me? That's what she's like. She's like, oh shit.
my god!
Yeah, take
Looks
me
like-
home,
Looks like a
Conan.
young
Oh
Jessica
my
Biel.
God.
Yeah, this
Oh,
bitch ass, take me away from him.
Wait, go back to the face, Jessica Biel.
Looks like a young Jessica Biel.
Yo,
She was on Seventh
this,
Heaven.
this is a voluptuously
God.
sculpted booty.
That's Jessica Biel bud right there.
And y'all know
she
feet.
got that. She's
Let's
got
see how
assets.
dirty the feet is. I think the feet needs a little more dirt.
Toes.
A little
Mhm.
more dirt on the feet. Can we get some dirt on the feet?
You know, people gonna be sucking them toes when they get the
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah.
Critical, I don't want to know what you do at
You guys-
I know
show.
someone
You
that
guys-
will be ODB.
You got some toe suckers.
She's wearing panties, really?
They
pasties.
got the panties.
Pasties on her nips.
I think that's just for this picture so we can show it.
No, I
I
think that's part of the statue, like her armband.
Yeah, it's probably like Deja Thoris.
Mhm.
She got the little pasties over the neck.
I do hope the armband looks a little more metal,
Realistic.
like jewelry, like and less plastic in the final.
Yeah,
but
that is kind of plasticky, but
yeah.
we'll see.
But come on now,
Oh my god!
come on now.
Every time I see that face, that's what I think.
Yo, Conan looking like a boss right here, dude. Look at his
Mhm.
weaponry.
Look at
Oh,
him.
yeah.
This dude is
Conan's
serious.
Conan looks like a sexual predator. This is like sexual assault, Conan.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
not
only
what you
okay,
like?
the only problem I got with it, he should have blood on his sword after what he just did.
Taiji
And
said,
it could be one of the
good.
exclusives.
but
remember how
PCS
PCS
is
like
so
to
hit and
do
miss at the
Bloody
moment.
sword.
3
If
versions.
it's high, the production pieces will suffer. But if the price is right, I may take that trip. Yeah, we'll see if it's like Shredder PCS shows up. This is gonna be a banger.
I wonder if I have an alternate portrait with Arnold's head.
He knows what's good in life. Yeah, I mean,
Nah, I wouldn't like Arnold with this. Definitely the comic.
no, I like the comic. I'm so glad it's not Arnold. Yeah, he's got the teeth on.
Yeah,
I
I
still
would
got
not
some-
want an Arnold.
I still
Yeah,
got my
I-
old Conan comics from back in the day.
Yeah, I wonder if I gotta reach out to Matt, see what he thinks about this. Matt from the BBC. He's a Conan. He's a huge Conan fan. You got the chainmail. Oh yeah, hopefully, like this. I love what I'm seeing early. Some minor critique is that hopefully the jewelry looks more like metal or more jewelry looking. I like the hair flow. The hair flow is awesome.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she got some lips on her too. She.
Also, kind of reminds me of Eva Longoria a little bit.
Yeah. Do you want the now? Okay, Jorge, can you venomize this? If you have, can we get an inventory check on how much venom we have left so we can make sure the right
Yeah.
characters get the venom?
I think they
We
got
wanna
a
make
lot.
sure the right. All right. I know we
They got
stack them in like
buckets of
baby
venom.
oil, but still, you know what I mean.
They got buckets of venom stuff and they just dip
Hey,
it in.
Critical Mass. After the show, could you run to BJ's and just get a few more crates of venom so we can
Yes,
just
on my
make
way.
Sure. We want to make sure that
I
Anthony
got
has
the-
enough.
I got the Cox shipping van here at my place.
The sword will have light up. This sword or our statue sword with the venom on. Oh, when he puts the venom on it, he's gonna light up the sword. Appreciate it.
There you go.
Yo,
All
Daf
right.
Rashi, what do you
Give the
feel
people
about
what
this
they want.
this Conan? It's not a sideshow piece, so you can
I think it needs
you can
more.
like
I think it needs more battle damage on everything.
that's fair.
I think it's just too
Too
ARH, too ARH and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that body that they had. You know, I think the skin texture needs to be. The paint needs to be a little bit better. I don't know. It looks too clean.
It's the like I'm with you.
Like
I'm
the-
hopefully
the-
the paint.
Yeah, there
'cause,
should
like,
be a
the
battle
paint on the
damage on
base,
him,
it-
like cuts
I-
in the skin.
Everything
We
everything on
definitely don't-
Conan should be battle damage. Even the sword the sword is too clean. The whole statue is too clean. Like the butt. I'm just keeping it real. The tones of the skin should be. It's like everything is one flat color.
You should have a
It should
handprint
have a
on that. butt cheek.
handprint right there. yeah.
Like
yeah.
The big red handprint.
like where his hand. Zoom in where his hand is at. it should have like a little bit indenture of him
Yes,
holding.
exactly. It should be
Yeah.
indented on its skin.
I
It
was
should be
I was
holding it.
actually
Yeah.
looking at that with the braces too. Like you're 100% correct.
Y'all see where I
You can
think
see the
she
seam
fits in?
lines.
Like
You see-
like they did with the
You see where she fits
that?
in at? That's the key right there. The
Yeah,
that
see
skin
where the
line,
band.
Right
the
here.
band.
Mhm.
Yeah. So but I think that the skin tone needs to be like how Sideshow painted the Magneto
Ooh.
face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see how Paul, but see his chest with his I don't want to call it nipples, but you see how it's a little tone
man
down
nipples?
there, right?
Read his ass.
See how it's
breasts is-
toned.
that's
See
all it
how it's
takes.
different tone down there. I think that should be reworked though, because when you got a flesh piece where it's not like
Yeah.
like when it comes to Conan, you gotta do the skin tones. You gotta get the skin tones.
Supposed to be a little more tan.
Get that
like
Sumerian
some more
right.
shade,
Yeah.
like some more
The
shade.
Sumerian-
You need
dark.
shade. You need some shade. You need some.
Yeah.
He needs to be more ethnic. That's what you're trying
Yeah.
to say. He needs to be
Right.
more
It's just,
blonde.
this can't come
Bronze.
off looking like a Barbie doll, right? Like it can't look like a Mattel doll.
And it
Not
needs to be
saying-
weathered. Everything
Yeah.
down to his wristband, to the sword, all that needs to be weathered. And I think
He
that
needs
he
some
should take
cuts.
a good example. Is he gets if he, I would go to get the Sideshow, the Diablo, the Barbarian,
Uh-huh.
and I would use the Magneto portrait, and I'll use those two as references for this.
Yeah, Taji agrees. He says that the portrait is too clean. D3 says, this the Conan everyone is hyped about.
Anthony wants to know
And the
what's
body,
up with
the body
copy
underneath it is it needs more. You know, just because they got a cut in the mouth, I need to see more slashes in the body. That body should be bloodied up.
Yeah. Yeah, some like scars and some
Yeah,
markings.
If you're gonna go all out, like he did, you know how he did Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Like this base should be all bloody. I'm sorry, this
Yeah.
is Conan. It should be all bloodied up. If he's gonna do exclusive with blood, yes, but I want to see more slashes in that body. The helmet on the ground should be weathered. It's not the shield on the ground looks too clean. I didn't know what the fuck that was in the beginning. It looks too clean.
Yeah.
Need to maybe.
Yeah, the tag, it seems like a PlayStation 2 game that didn't stream in yet. I got you. But I love the concept. I love the pose. I love the base. I do think all of the issues I have with this piece is just painting and then some paint choices and some shading and stuff that I think that can make this really make this less plasticky looking and more flesh looking, more skin looking. You know what I mean? Jewelry look a little more realistic, and this will be fire. I think. Like the hair, you know what I mean? It looks like they just grabbed one off a Ken doll, popped it, popped it.
But that's how it is in the comics.
Yeah, but like it's 3D. you gotta make it look. I'm not. And to me, I don't think everything we mentioned. I think it's easily fixable. Like, because I don't think that there's huge problems with the concept. I just think everything lies in just sort of the paint choices. But I like it a lot.
It just
but
needs I think it's a good piece. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I just think that if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do Conan, and especially a comic book, you can't play it safe with Conan. Conan is he's called a barbarian for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That this should be bloody.
Oh
And-
shit! If wait, Jesse's right. If we go super ham on this piece, we could get some beef with PCS, and that would be good for clicks. You guys want
more beef?
Nah, I think Anthony knows that everything we talk about here is in good faith. So it's just sort of like the painting I think can be approved, but I love the piece. That's how we feel. And that goes back to what we talked about earlier. It's some of these guys too sensitive.
But it also goes back to the
license. I don't think Anthony's gonna be
It-
super sensitive if we give him
But
that
it also
feedback.
goes back to the licenser. Remember,
Yeah.
we can say
Yeah, maybe
just
the
what we
licensor
want.
don't
The
want it like
licensor is
that.
the one that probably doesn't want it.
But
Want it that
ultimately,
clean.
licensing shit, warehouse shit, shipping shit, tariff shit means nothing to me. Don't make their problems my problem. I am a collector, consumer. That's for them to figure out. I could only critique like, yo, this is what it looks like. This is what I'm getting. This is the price. This is when it's available. That's all I care about. All of that other business stuff is great. Go have a business podcast and talking about tariffs and all of that shit. All I care about is like, yo, you show me a piece, I'll tell you if I like it or not. If I'm getting it, if we're not getting it, none of that stuff matters. It's just like exposing you guys to what's out there and having a little bit of conversations about it. And if the price is too high, it's too high. If it's not, you get it. If it is, whatever. That's it. It doesn't even gotta be that complicated sometimes. Is it dope?
I wanted to say something about Conan.
Say something.
You just got back. I'm just
What an asshole.
Oh,
Oh my God.
you made a minute. Oh, you heard it.
Archangel, I'll see you on Sunday.
Man,
I don't need this shit. I'm taking Sideshow with me.
Dude, I've been exposed, son. Well, you need to catch up, son. I don't hide this shit. We got to make money. Well, this is why we do this. Anyway,
what I'm going to say about it is I think the concept is cool. I like it. I think the details on the belt and everything and the physique looks good. I don't like how the skin tone is all the same and needs to be broken up more. And I get why the bodies aren't covered in cuts and stabs and blood because it's a licensing thing. Otherwise, Ant would do that. But if you're going to have the guy on the base with his head decapitated and blood coming out of his neck, there needs to be fucking blood on his sword. It just doesn't make any sense. That's foolish. And I really don't like the guy's straps that he's standing on. I think it looks a little off.
His pecs,
if you zoom in
like
on
right in here, right?
The inside of his foot, where he's standing, like the guy's trap looks. That is his trap, right? That looks really like it doesn't look.
No,
real.
that's his key.
No.
This hides a lot. No, I think that's all fair. I think what do you think about the feet?
And again, you should, and if they can't do blood or that, they should put some dirt and shit on it a little
It
bit.
needs
Like
some dirt. These feet are too clean.
Muddy
I know
them
we
up.
can't do the blood; it's a licensing thing, but at least do some dirt
They
and
could
do
do
something
dirt.
about the face. Though you can't have a decapitated guy and you're standing on his body after you killed him, and your sword is fucking sparkling clean, and you're wearing a loincloth. Like it just doesn't work.
I will not confirm or deny that slander. Well done,
Confirmed.
Chunky.
Confirmed.
I will say though, if you're in Conan the Barbarian times and walking barefoot, there's no way your feet. There's no way your feet is this
Well,
clean.
maybe he picked her up and her shoes fell off. You know,
No,
her
she
sandals
was
fell
just
off.
now having a good time with dude over here before he got his head chopped off. Her whole body, what was she like? Not a speck anywhere. If she was standing up, her foot would be dirty. If she was laying down, her back would be dirty. If she was on her side would be dirty. She's not going to be this clean, unless this takes place in a shower, where she was, or
A bathhouse.
you know what I
He's in
mean?
a bathhouse.
Ultimately, yo, critical mass. You already went. Okay, everyone
Yeah.
talked about.
Go. Next.
Oh, now you make sure people went. Nice.
You're
sure
right.
they
I
went.
fucked up. I apologize, and I'll make it up to you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need.
Looks like a render.
Yo, Jesse gets me, dude. Jesse gets me. Mr. Popo says overall looks great. Just the base looks a little weird.
I
I agree.
Yeah. Taji says, I could be wrong, but I do believe with licensed companies, they typically frown on human blood and gore. It's fine. It's fantasy characters, i.e. zombies and vampires. Yeah. All this licensed stuff is really weird.
It is.
You're right.
You can't put guns and you can't, like, it's so fucking stupid.
Guys, this is the next
Number.
contended to be venomized. Do you guys want to venomize this?
I want to do something to it.
This doesn't even look like. This just looks like somebody just drew it. It
Yeah.
doesn't even look like,
Yeah,
This
yeah,
looks
it's a
like an
render.
anime piece.
Yeah.
This ain't even a statue. I'm looking at the art.
Move on.
Yo,
Yo,
the homie Dennis Perez got it in. Look at the sculpt.
Live from Puerto Rico.
This is from
Nice.
Puerto Rico. This is in hand.
Yo, that's
We
Yep.
talking
pain. Look
about
at the pain.
indent stuff. Hold
Look at
up.
them teeth.
Indented.
It's Sideshow Glazer Clock, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's look at
Sorry, Rashid.
Rashid. Close your ears for a minute.
Yeah.
Like you see how like just the paint in here, you could tell there's
Yeah, the
pressure.
bruising.
It's bruising. There's something sticking there that's causing that bruise to happen. That's the little bit of it, like just a little bit that's going on to sell it. The bruising all on the head. Let's see, they got the transition from the head to the hair, you know, because they don't always nail that, but I think they did a good job here. You love to see it. I want to see more, Dennis. Did you send me more? Because this is the only one that I've seen.
Yeah, well, he sent me more.
What? Let me go back real quick. What do you guys think about the portrait of this so far?
Looks good.
Hey, Crip, I got to take off.
Yo, it was awesome seeing you. I know
Well,
we're
long as I
fooling
keep-
around
I
and all of that good stuff, but yo, it's so awesome to have you back, bro.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Miss you,
You guys
Shane.
have a good night. And Rashid,
Yeah.
just hit me up if you want to talk more about the Thrawn and that.
You're muted.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I already picked it. I picked up the Modoc, bro.
Nice.
I'm
man.
gonna pick up the Thrawn too, though.
Yeah. Oh, congrats! It's a great looking piece. Looks
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
I got
Tupac
more
going to do another Modoc, right? Like that. So
Yeah, but I'm gonna get the Thrawn because I think Thrawn's still I don't care for the movie portrait, but I still think Thrawn's a good character. So
Oh, so
Yeah.
you get in Thrawn?
From
Right.
Sideshow.
No, I have
all right, you boys have a good night, and everybody
Shane.
have a good
Good
night.
night, Shane.
Later, Shane.
All right, Shane.
Yeah, it's so good to have Shane on again. Like, doesn't make still like talking shit to each other. It's just like
It's fun.
he never was gone. You love
Now-
to see it.
Let's
But
talk
now
shit
he
about
is.
this piece.
Now let's get on Canali's ass now, ladies and gentlemen. Pause.
Oh, look, in the
Um,
background, a bitch ass leader.
Hey, see?
You watch your mouth,
No,
AK.
Cyclops is a bitch ass, I told you.
Cyclops slander.
You watch
Hey,
your mouth.
Jorge Villar, can you just make the best Cyclops ever created? Like, that's the only thing that I want is just the best Cyclops ever created. Can you do that? No pressure. Let me see. I'm getting some more pictures from the homie Dennis Perez.
Yo, Dennis showed me there's like 6 bags of those little pins.
That's crazy, yo.
I was like, I guess if you lose one, they give you a couple extra.
Yo, some of these, I can't wait to show you guys these. These are crazy.
Yeah.
E8, E9. All right, cool. This should be enough. Let's get it. Dun 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 dun. Yo, look at this shit.
Look at that.
The hair is well done. Do you guys think the bubbles give the illusion of water?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I could put my mind there.
Yes.
But I would definitely probably try to find a way to make this a standalone piece. Like I got it envisioned in like a Maji case behind me, and he's in there by himself.
Mm-hmm. Yo, this the veinage and stuff looks crazy too. Love to see it on a production piece. They got rid of the lights, which I'm fine with. Dude, that looks dope. I think that sells it.
Yeah.
Fatal says it looked like Mr. Magoo. With all these antennas, does Wolverine get Wi-Fi? Yeah, his animadium could give you Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he's like a walking radio antenna.
Yo, congratulations to people getting this piece. I love this. This is the shit, dude.
I get mine in September.
Nice.
Number.
Yeah,
He looks like he's in pain.
I extend the payments.
Ah, cool.
I took all eight payments.
Secret Mullet Man said Wolverine taking a massive dump. Walter Chucky says his eyes are closed. He's gritting his
Oh,
teeth.
pause, son.
Hey, oh, respect. However, I said happy like it. All the little pins are crazy. Yo, like this Cyclops slander needs to stop because I can't
No.
sleep at night every time y'all
No.
say something bad about Cyclops. He doesn't do it. All he's trying to do is to be a good leader, yo. Y'all need to
He
stop
sucks at
that.
it. He sucks at it.
Stop.
You watch your
Yo,
mouth,
Taji
AK.
says, I got this shipping. Let's go. Congratulations to Taji getting his awesome Weapon X. Did he get the exclusive? Did you get the exclusive, Dennis Perez? Let us know in the chat.
Wait,
Answer the
what's
mullet
it?
man,
Wait.
the mullet
Nah,
man.
he
Was
did.
there no,
He did.
no, there was no exclusive.
There is no thing. This come with both heads, right?
Nah, he did get the
Yeah.
exclusive. No, the exclusive is the helmet. It is exclusive.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it
When I
was just
was-
one and it came with both.
No, because it said waitlisted, and when it said waitlisted, I thought the whole
Ah.
thing is just
Gotcha.
I mean, what portrait do you guys like? Tell Dennis to put that
The
helmet.
helmet
Let us
one
get
on,
one with
yeah.
the helmet, y'all. Let us get one with the helmet.
I mean, what do y'all think about this piece, though? I think that a tube would have just made it take to the next level. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
I don't.
I get why people say that. I don't like.
I don't know.
I think the tube would distort it and get like hide a lot of this dope shit that's going on. Like you get a layer of glass between.
You know what it would've been-
Oh, but see, the good thing about it, if it came with a tube, is that you could display it with the tube or without the tube. You understand what I'm saying? That's, you know.
Yeah,
Or you could do-
I'm totally good without a tube on this personally.
Or you
but
can cut half a tube and use it as the background behind him, to look like when you look at it.
Yeah,
looks like
that too. Exactly. And it curves. It
Yeah.
curves that way. Yeah,
And you get to still see.
I felt that could have been better too.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe that should have been like, what do you think they would have charged for a half a tube?
$200,
$300 more. Like, yeah.
Resin, maybe $100 more.
2 boxes.
Yeah,
don't
You
know.
probably can get an acrylic fish tank and put them in it.
yeah. I do
You know
think
those-
the people that
you know
want
those
it will be
tubes-
creative.
Mhm.
Those tube fish tanks.
They'll do what Barbara did with the custom. They'll do it themselves if they want. Anthony M says acrylic tubes are money. Look them
Oh,
up.
wow. Okay.
I can see that. But yeah, I love the detail on this, the sculpting in it. Like there's very little. I thought that the bubbles would be like I wanted to see how the finished painted bubbles would be. I think they did a great job with those. I think it totally sells it. I honestly don't think this needs a tube, but that's me. For the people that do, I don't know. Y'all let me know. I think once that custom came out where people were putting water in it, I think that hyped a lot of people up for wanting something like that. But then that would have been them copying and pasting. Yo, why y'all copying the customs? I don't know. I like this shit. Rashid, you're not getting this at all, right?
Nah, I went on the wait list, but I don't think I want it though, because I'm being very picky, and it's like I just me personally, I want a tube around him. You know what I'm saying? This is cool though. Like, listen, eventually I'll see it. Who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up one day. I don't know, but yeah.
I love how this shows his pain, like that. It's showing the process, which I really, really appreciate.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it don't look nice up close in real life.
Yeah, I kind of feel deflex. Like it's cool, but I don't know.
There you go. Do a how-to video. That's the thing, Secret Mullet Man. The way Sideshow's been operating, there's no slowdown. Like I think you see a piece you like, get it. If you don't like it, wait, because they're cranking out pieces like really
I will wait,
unique pieces.
Let them come out with all their shit and then pick through that shit. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because they are on a streak right now. Like a lot of like there's a lot of cool shit coming out. So it's just a
Like, I
matter
think
of
I like, like I said, I picked the MODOK. I think the X-Wing fighter, X-Wing fighter Luke is good.
yeah, that X-Men fighter Luke is really, really, really good.
What else? I don't know. I like the Thrawn on Throne. So
The Throne on Throne. Yeah, is that the one you said you were getting?
now I chose the MODOK first. I'm gonna get the MODOK first and see what happens. Because the MODOK is only 200, and
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I think
lot of
that's a
people-
piece that you'll kick yourself. If there's any piece that they don't do,
if that's
MODOK
sold
a
out,
lot.
yeah. But you know what it
Yeah.
is? The only thing is people don't know too much about MODOK. And like I said, when they did that Captain America, Winter Soldier, I think that's the character that he should have used.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I think
that
they,
girl was whack. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
if they would have used AIM and MODOK and made MODOK like try to blast these motherfuckers, because they didn't do him justice. To me, Sideshow did him justice, because that Wasp MODOK smiley face motherfucker, that shit was like disgusting, horrible and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no. I know people personally who's getting this. So I can't wait for them to get it and get their opinions about it. Like I said, my homie Starch out, he gets his piece. We FaceTiming for hours. Like, yo, move it up, put it over here, put this statue here. Like, we just saw like, yo,
put this light over here next to it.
That's some of my
light over
favorite
there.
shit is just hopping on FaceTime with the homie and just being like, let me see where you put it. Let me see it. And then just seeing their joy of getting their statue in and just freaking.
Yeah.
That's
You get to
awesome
live through the
shit.
homie.
Yeah. We did the same thing. Like when I was putting up my X-Men, I was like, move this here. X-Men exclusive too. He'll be just like, yo, take her, move her over here, and try it like this. And we just vibing of just like, I don't know how y'all do that, but if y'all got homies that y'all talk to when y'all get your statues and you show them, and the people you do this with, they got to know that everything is in good, because I'll tell them in a minute, it's like, yo, you got them too covered up. I don't like where you got them right now. He'll say some shit like that to me, and then we'll just the movie. It's like, then you find that right spot, and it's like, oh, there it is. I should try that. That shit's fun. Congrats, everybody getting Weapon X. Yo, Dennis Perez, thank you for sharing. So happy you got your piece. It got there safe. Let us know if you loving it, you hating it, you liking it. Let us know your thoughts. Congrats, homie. Thanks for sharing with the people. Daredevil breaking through the glass. Do we want to Venomize it? Do we want it copied? What do you guys think about this Daredevil?
I think it's dope.
You liking this one right here?
Yeah, I like that.
I would rather
like
see
the-
the yellow costume.
I like the shading in it.
Yeah, I do like the shading on this. A little dark with some red. The light catches well. Good on it. Yeah.
Yeah, the suit looks good.
Yeah, the anatomy looks good. Finger spacing. The portrait too. You got that straight
So
freaking superhero jawline, like crazy, dude.
like his blood pressure never goes over 60.
I like how they were able to make this dynamic, and he's not stepping too far out of in front of the base.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean? The base is actually here, and he fits right on the base. but
Dynamic
it
without being
creates
too
the-
overly dynamic.
Exactly, and it sells that he's breaking through the window. I like this. Anthony, add this to the list. We want this copy.
Yeah, could you get right on it?
Yeah,
No,
we
I need
want-
to actually get on that.
You want this one right here?
That
I
one,
did. Yes.
yeah.
And
you like ginger
With the
you like ginger?
beard, you like the
Yes.
ginger beard.
He says that this black base got to go right here.
Can we put the ginger beard on this one, AK?
Why not? Fuck it, ginger beard for everybody.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is
You
a
get a
custom
ginger beer.
Daredevil.
You get a ginger beer.
If you guys want details on this Daredevil, I'm gonna hit up the homie Jarhead and see if he could give you guys all of the details. Or my homie D3 is right here. He could get you guys hooked up. But yeah, D3, what do you think about this? I know you said the base, this black base gotta go. Yeah, if they can make that base go away and it still be stable, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know if it will bother me too much. But AK said this is the one right here.
This one. This is what he wants.
Yeah, I think
Tell
that's
us
the
about
case,
it,
Anthony.
TK. How does it make you feel?
So you like this over this?
No, I mean we've had the classic look for so long.
That this gives you something different.
You
You need the new.
The new, exactly.
Yeah. Do you like that they did a sponsorship with Twizzler?
Yeah, they went a little OD with they went a little OD with the
Yo,
jump
this
ball.
shit-
Yeah.
A little subtle.
I just looked at this shit just now. I don't know what the fuck it was, but nah, it's
A
no.
red
Yo,
dog.
he about to go double dutch.
I know this is supposed to be Shadowland Daredevil.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Shadowland?
it's not. Nah.
Wait, I thought Shadowlands was the black outfit.
No, but well, I
Oh,
guess the new.
yeah.
Should I say the new Shadowlands? What they call new Shadowlands? and
yeah.
shit.
D3 talking about this piece here. He said it's an amazing sculpt, super fluid and dynamic sculpt. Yeah, I agree.
Homeless Daredevil Anthony said.
Yeah, homeless Daredevil.
Such a hater.
Hey,
And this one can have another portrait that doesn't have the beard. Oh,
there you go.
everybody wins. Double portraits. There you go.
That looks kind of weird there, but
Grizzled veteran.
yeah. Yeah, no, there you go.
Oh, they did it.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay. You want it? You got it.
You get
Unhoused
The
Daredevil.
red, you get the red Twizzler.
Munmax is so proper.
I wonder if they did the yellow Daredevil too.
Let's go. No.
Oh,
Let's see. But yeah, no, I can see why you like this, because if you could get these, oh no, I think these are two different. I don't think they're gonna be like just swap out. I think you could get this version of that version. But tune into custom produce if you
Oh,
want
look at
more
the legs.
information.
it still has the same type of
Pants?
bag on his
No,
legs.
it's a whole different color though.
Different color, but see how he just changed he just added wraps around the calf to
Yeah.
hide that.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that like if this would have been like
Mhm.
half torso,
Yeah,
but you can't really do that with the color.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I appreciate that you actually want a different take on
Yeah.
Daredevil. I'm with you. Sometimes the classic can get stale when they do it over and over, and there's plenty Daredevils to choose from. Even though this is a great Daredevil, there's good Daredevils out
The
there.
iconic classic, yeah.
Yeah,
But, this is
but
the-
there's very little. Yeah. I'm with you. Yo, this game came out. Anybody playing it? And McFarlane is like, yo, I got you covered. Do you want this?
whatever. Fuck McFarlane.
You got that? AK says F McFarlane. McFarlane will be coming on next week, so he can get
Yo,
He needs to get us
Why is Anthony hating on the Daredevil so much? Now it's Robin Hood.
Assassin's Creed. I love that Anthony talks shit too, dude. Like, I love that shit so much. Robin Hood, Daredevil.
He's
No, I
got
can't-
he has a whole ton of them.
I can't unsee it. With the hood.
Yo, Anthony, he's already dead. Yo, stop shooting. Stop shooting.
He's beating the dead horse already, man. It's like it's
Yeah.
still twitching.
But why
There we
did
go.
you keep
Doom,
it?
the Dark Ages. You know, this looks good. The game, man. I love the Doom games. But yo, I'm not playing until they fix their freaking HDR bug because I'm a graphic snob, dude. That shit looked all gray on HDR. Then you have to cut HDR off. I'm like, fix your game before I return it in the 2-hour window, Bethesda. I ain't playing with you. I don't play broken shit. Anyway. Here we go. You know what I mean? Here we go. Everybody that want that XM Dark Phoenix, yo, I think we got a replacement by Patreon Las Vegas.
Why does it look like Helen Bonham Carter from like Harry Potter and shit? They're like Bella Strange.
This is nice, but still, that XM is hard to beat.
Kind of spooky.
It's like that's one thing. Like that's one thing where coming to the stage, rocking brand new Bride of Frankenstein hairdo. Give it up for Yo, Sideshow, when y'all do Phoenix again, bro, I need y'all got one assignment. Make sure it's better than this and take down the XM one. Swing for the fences. show her some love. Coming to the stage. Fire stick.
Sounds like Stan Lee in the Deadpool movie when he was the DJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh shoot, my bad. We got too fast. All right, let's get to these pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, Darth Rashid is the homie, and I need you guys to go to www.Rashid's Blade, right? And then you can join a whole bunch of Darth Rashid Blade fans who go on conventions every year to BladeCon.
Council of Blades.
Yeah,
Rashid, I know you got your trench coat, don't you?
Look at that. Where's Darth Rashid at?
You don't have a
I know homeboy right there with the do-rag and shit, but these guys are a bunch of rejects.
This is your
What
lost
about the
tribe.
OG in the back?
Yo, Critical Mass in the back. Somewhere.
Where's the white blade?
He had to leave. Shane will be back. There he is, Shane.
Sticky fingers. Stop it.
Give it up,
now,
ladies.
out of all these fucking reject blades, which one do you like the most?
Which reject blade?
Yeah.
Where's Rashid's right here?
Yo, hold on. Yo, AK, no disrespect, but go to the right. This looks like a black AK, man. Look at that.
Which one? This
right
one?
There.
This
there.
I almost
that's the blade.
all of
That's
our
the blade AK.
Yo, DMC blade. Let me see. Who would be the one that
he got a nice sword?
He's
the only one that got the authentic. Oh no, somebody else got an authentic sword too.
This brother right here look like somebody's always trying to ice skate uphill. Right here. Critical Mass Blade is on point.
Oh, Critical Mass Blade is the one on the kneeling down on the ground.
Oh, this Critical Mass. He's too skinny for
that
Critical Mass Blade.
Why is that dude so close to him?
Yo,
what's up with that?
I thought they were Rashid Critical Cool Nerds.
Yeah.
Where's Fatal? Fatal will be here's Fatal right here. Pretty ass Fatal.
Damn, that hairline though.
Fatal put on the silicone for this one.
Yeah, there's Redeemer. You got Redeemer. Where's Cool Herc? This is Cool Herc right here.
Dude, the do-rag is buck fangs and shit.
Buck Yo, you in the wrong freaking comedy.
That's Fatal. That's Fatal and shit.
That's from the comic
You
book.
in Shaft, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's
Back
Fatal.
it up.
He got the old school.
Yeah, this dude.
Ion Blade.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So make sure you go to www.Rashid's Blade and join. Get next year. It was a fun time. I don't recall Africa Bambaataa having that many members.
But they do.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It make me wonder. Guys, I just want to give a quick reminder from one of the icons. Never stop dreaming. Freddy Krueger is so inspiring. Never stop dreaming. Freddy Krueger. Thank you. Yeah, we got it cast.
Hello.
We got way more pictures,
Hello.
but we got a cast. So let's cast.
Yeah,
Let me see.
let's
I'm
get-
gonna go through it fast. If you guys want to stop and talk about something, let me know. Hella. I didn't hear stop. We
Good
going.
likeness. Keep going.
Interesting.
Interesting, huh? Yeah. All right,
Oh,
that's
I know.
All right.
Okay.
Does anything you guys want us to start? Oh, she's thick. You want to see? This one's thick right here. You like this, Gamoya? We'll stop at it for you. We want to give the people what they came here for. All right.
That's what Sideshow needs to be doing. Stands for the portraits.
Yo, what? This is Weapon X or what is this?
No.
Weapon X Jean Grey ain't no joke, yo. Y'all want Weapon X Jean Grey?
Okay.
Yeah. Magic again.
Yeah, but she's not touching yours.
These are all rendered stuff.
This
All right,
one
this
was
is
cool.
Shark guy.
King Shark.
Shark.
See that
No, that
that's
base is
kind
not
of
doing it for me.
Shark guy.
that's the kind of battle damage that Conan needs.
Yeah, give him some of that. Some Superman.
Okay. King
All right.
Thanos.
Yo, what the fuck is
Victor.
this? Get down. You like this? I'm not judging you, even though my voice
Okay.
tones probably hinted at that.
I'm good.
Fake ass breaker, brimstone ass,
God damn it.
big old fucking flexter ass.
I am not impressed. Is that Blankster?
What's up with that
Flankster
jaw?
ass.
all roided up?
Look at that chin.
Fuck, vampire teeth ass. Yo,
Jay Leno chin.
Look at that J- Yeah.
freaking Mr. Incredible ass.
Looking like Amy Schumer.
He got them puffy cheeks because he been roided up.
Yo, Mr. I ate too much. Needs a turnbuckle bacon.
What's up with them? What's up with them ghetto hand wraps?
Yeah, I want to buy this and get critical mass. Said, oh, that's good. I said, wait, hold the brakes. What is really? Let's look at this.
That's not for me.
Yo, where's my super suit ass? Do that in.
No, I'm good with my breaker brimstone.
Breaker brimstone with a little ass hammer, big ass arms.
Big ass arm, little ass hammer.
Oh, tiny. Yo,
Is this a Rob Liefeld?
this
No,
is
those
a-
are not pouches.
Out of
Yeah.
proportion.
I'm working with Thor to get the rights to Abomination, dude. I'm gonna buy that license off him so I could just label this shit Abomination. Yo, you look worried. Yo, your eyes look worried. And we got some Wonder Woman, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We got to the end of the pictures. Cool. You like
Yay.
these? You like? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little treat for you guys, and then we're gonna get out of here. We got a little treat. Today we're casting DC's newest femme fatale, Punchline. Ladies and gentlemen. So you guys
And
gonna help
unfortunately,
us
Shane had to get out of here first.
for the COC. Yeah, we got this. Shane will get his due. All right, so let me bring it up. You guys know her as let me see. Let's bring her to the stage.
You know her. You love her.
So
wanna do
CLC has acquired the rights to do a Punchline film, and we would like you guys to help cast Punchline. We brought some women actresses to come to read for the roles. And we got some very, very, very cool, talented women that we're gonna actually show you guys, and you guys gonna help vote for who will be CLC, who will play Punchline in CLC's production of Punchline, the motion picture. All right, so this right here is Punchline, so you guys can get an idea. Crazy. If you guys have any ideas of who you would like to play Punchline, put it in the chat. There she is. She's a crazy firecracker.
Crazy bitch.
All right, so that's how she looks. Get a good idea. So when you see our people that we bring in to read for the roles, you guys can have a image to go off of. Thank you, Darth Rashid, for suggesting punchline for this week's casting. Now let's bring him out to the stage. We're gonna start
Bring him out.
with brother Darth Rashid's pick.
Yeah, let's see what's on this brother's mind.
Hot off the motion picture Sinners, we got Haley Steinfeld,
Critical Mass.
Bumblebee, Sinners,
Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop.
Kate
Her acting is on off the chains.
What are you doing?
I think she has the look. Darth Rashid, tell us about why you picked Haley Steinfeld to play.
Why'd you pick Kate Bishop?
And not an Instagram hoe. It's interesting choice.
No Instagram home. He went with a real celebrity. Now if you pay attention, we can get the
Sinners was that good.
Okay,
God,
Rashid doesn't have much.
This is why I don't
say.
fuck with Rashid, yo.
Oh shit. He heard
Oh,
you.
he's paying attention now.
Tell us why
Watch out!
did you submit this beautiful actress instead of one of your usual Instagram baddies?
Yeah, because I can't. You guys are bitch asses, so why do it?
Hey, I like this. I like this choice.
Color my bitch ass checked.
All right. We'll move on to Shane's.
She's good.
I like her. I like her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start Rashid. Haley Steinfeld. As you see, he gave a riveting reason why you need to pick Haley Steinfeld for our punchline.
Because we bitch ass.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Elijah.
Yo, did you
Mathis,
see what
Jenna
Jesse wrote?
Ortega is on every damn thing. Might as well make her punchline. You ain't lying. Waiting patiently for critical mattress actress submission. Hey, I think y'all scared these fools now. They've been coming with something different. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane the Dark Lord brings you Haley Steinfeld.
Wait, no way.
So, hey, two minds think alike, different pictures. So they're on the same ticket. We got a Darth Rashid and Darth Shane alliance.
And
As you can see,
is
the cup size might be a distract. It might. If you see some of the pictures, we might have to give her some surgery, but we don't shame her. Yeah, we could pay for it. She's a great actress, so we could pay for it. It's just gonna come out Rashid's budget and Shane's budget.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at least Rashid got some real pictures. This fool took a picture of a book of a picture.
Or Shane chose the same.
Yeah,
chick?
this is
Okay.
Shane.
Well, since he's not here, I'm taking the victory for myself.
He's
There you
taking
go.
the victory. I don't know. We're
All
not
right,
over. It's not over.
It is not over.
I'm curious to see what Crippler's got.
Y'all want to see mine? I gotta make sure I got AKs. I think I did.
Get
No,
AKs.
yours is the one that came in late. Let me make sure I got yours. Yeah, I got yours. Yeah, I got you.
I tried to send you another third one to cover for the other ones that didn't come in.
You can see critical mass. I mean, this is you, AK. You went to Getty Images?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes.
I went with
hey,
Aubrey
I like
Plaza.
that pick, Glass Joe, because I always be thinking about her for certain things. But yeah, so you got Aubrey Plaza.
Yep.
Okay.
That was just
She
in
look
Agatha
kinda
as
crazy,
Death.
dude.
She is crazy.
She is
Yeah,
crazy.
right?
She's some of her roles, yeah. She plays that craziness good.
And I'm wondering how much of that
Scott
is
Pilgrim.
the
Look at
act
that. See, she could play the original
She's
before
real.
she became Punchline and after
Yeah.
Punchline.
Okay.
She is a
I'm
crazy
picking
pick.
up what you're putting down.
I'm picking
All
up
right.
your brand of crazy.
All right. So Audrey Plaza, thank you, AK, for submitting. And then we have Critical Mass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Critical came to play too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I
gonna be
tried
a
to
hard
go
one.
as closest to an authentic look as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all came with the
She's-
flatness today.
as
All right,
close-
I feel you guys.
She's a bad. She plays
This is
Psycho
not
good
my
too.
Kristen Ritter. Yeah.
usual pick.
All right. Tell us why you think she'd be good for the role of Punchline.
Well, I
just
mean,
broke
look at,
Jesse's
her. Look
heart.
at her eyes. Look at her eyes. She's already halfway there. All she needs is
I
the
haven't
makeup
seen her
and
do
the skin.
crazy though. Have you seen her do crazy?
I think she could do crazy.
Okay. AK, you think Critical Masses chick could do crazy?
Kristen Ritter.
Yeah.
Mm.
Come on, you've seen her, Jessica Jones. She's a little, you know.
You seen her? Yeah, she goes there. You seen her when she was all drugged up.
Yeah, exactly.
I know
like,
she could do crazy. That's why I didn't even ask AK. This bitch could do crazy.
I think she's winning the crazy award.
Yo, she could do crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we got my pick.
Oh.
She could do crazy.
Who is this?
That's that Power Ranger chick.
Naomi Scott. Naomi Scott, let's go.
Nah.
Look crazy. Yo, look at that shit. She's showing you multiple facets of like what she could do.
That chick is vanilla.
Look at that. Look at the smile. It looks like she's getting ready to be Punchline right there.
She's getting double fish hooked. Stop it.
That's how she became.
That's double fish hooks.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this.
Is that a wrestling move?
Y'all see that. That's Punchline.
Oh,
right?
Critical. Read the book.
Look at that. Look at her rain.
Yeah, I haven't read I told you I ain't read a comic book since 05.
No. Not that book. If you want to know what fish hooks are, you gotta read that other book.
I don't know. I don't know what your crazy Brandon crazy is. But there we go. All right, that's everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We got Haley Steinfeld. We got Haley Steinfeld twice. Shane Haley Steinfeld. Rashid Haley Steinfeld. We have Naomi Scott. Looking crazy, like a Punchline should look. We got Kristen Ritter, straight out of Luke Cage.
Straight from underneath
Audrey Plaza. Y'all came to play Audrey Plaza, but I still get a fair action from. Yeah, looked like casting couch. Well, we do cast differently here. All right, so let's give it to you guys. Let's throw it to
the people.
The people, and you guys will determine who will be COC's punchline. Punchline.
Audrey Plaza.
We got Darth Rashid.
Or as you like to say,
and Shane. They teamed up today.
Oh, Nesmus is throwing his hat into the ring.
Who he got?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat cookie ass. Yo, I could see her doing the music video for
hell. If you're going there, let's go with Spice Ice.
Ice
Spice.
They messed around and let Ice Spice become the king of New York, y'all. Y'all heard Ray Vaughn.
Well, you know the red bones, they can do that.
All right, so we got AK.
Yes.
We got Critical Mass. And we got Crippled.
I'm surprised no one picked Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is in. And to give you guys an idea of who is who again, this right here, Audrey Plaza, is AK. AK's pick. If you interested in AK's pick, vote Audrey Plaza, pick AK. If you into Critical Mass, if you want Critical Mass's pick, if you want Kristen Ritter. What's her name? Kristen Ritter?
Kristen Ritter.
If you want Kristen Ritter, vote for Critical Mass, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see that second picture since I only got two.
There it is. She got blood on her too. Look at that.
She got a little booty hang time.
I wouldn't say all of that, but
I said a little. I mean, she's no J-Lo, but then again, a lot of them aren't. You know, she don't got the Brazilian butt.
We got the craziest B in the building. She born to play this role.
By the craziest cock in the building.
Nah, look at that. Naomi Scott in the building. If y'all want Naomi Scott, vote for Crippler. Now, if y'all want that Darth Rashid and that Shane the Dark Lord, that's that Hillary right here. That Hillary Duff. Y'all want Hillary Duff? Hillary Duff in the building. Vote for
Yeah, here, Hillary Duff.
Rashid and Shane. You heard Hillary Duff. All
I heard
Hillarys
Hillary
look
Duff.
alike. Hillary Duff.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, it's
Dennis
This
just
is
sent me the
clean.
picture with the helmet on the Wolverine.
Yo, Darth
Look
Rashid
good.
and Shane. I'm not
they're
even
kicking
mad at that.
ass.
Because I was like, I literally was considering her. And then Shane sent me his pictures, and I did that last time where I had it. So I was like, I'm not even gonna pick the same one because they're gonna be like, I'm cheating.
I think this is gonna be a shutout.
Yeah, no, I'm with Chad. I think this is the right choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to
Straight
bow
off
down.
yeah.
But everyone, but it goes to show too. We also know the character because many people think the character is Asian when in fact she's not.
I was
But-
I was looking
I
at
would've
a lot.
passed
I was
an
actually
Asian,
looking at
but-
some Asians because people were mentioning that too. There was this one chick I could show you. I got a picture of her still that I was thinking of using.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of South Korean actresses I would have had picked.
Yeah. That I was just like,
Plenty of K-pop chicks.
Oh
no. And this is one of those things where when I was reaching out to the agencies, I was like, I want a Haley Steinfeld type, right? So why not just get Haley Steinfeld? You know what I mean?
Not?
Why not?
I went with
And-
who can.
And
I
you
went with
did.
who can play crazy the most. Who can start off normal,
I
but then
think
go
I
back.
think
did go
Audrey Father
crazy.
plays crazy, really good.
I just thought mine has more of a looks like her.
Yeah, I agree. I do think Darth Rashid and Shane came to play this week. I think they killed it. I'm not trying to talk myself down. I just honestly think that's if she came and read for the role after Sinners, she should be able to get the role. I'm just saying.
You'd apologize to your girl and say, "I'm sorry."
I got some other things planned for her, so she's good.
This one didn't work out for you, but we got some more stuff coming.
She's a chameleon. Let's see. Dong Doja Cat. She's a chameleon. She can be hot and then be nasty or nutty. I don't know why I see nasty there.
You can be hot and then get
she has
nutty.
charisma. Hey, I know Anthony's type now. Anthony has
He got
a
a
type.
type. He's got a type.
Yeah. All right, let's close this out. Give it up for Darth Rashid and Shane the Darkwood sharing the podium. They came to play this week. Haley Steinfeld,
touching tip.
congratulations. I am looking forward to working for you.
They
Thank you
touch
for
tips,
bringing them to my attention, Shane. I will take it from here. Hillary, you come with me. Haley, you come with me. And we'll get your paperwork. We'll
Get your paperwork going.
Yeah.
Talk to your agent.
Yeah. Yes, Jesse even said that the punchline was Asian Japanese. The base of Prime 1 base has Japanese. What is that, kanji?
Yes.
For
Yes, you are
haha.
I
correct.
didn't know she's Japanese. Punchline.
No.
No,
Yeah,
she's
but
white.
just
Oh.
like it's Hollywood.
cover
we
they
just,
did it,
we're just,
but-
we're just culture we just reappropriating it. It's fine. We need to give more white people more roles. So I
They
think
don't
this
get
works.
enough work.
If we want the money, we got to do what the money calls for. We got to get the money. So
We got to go where the money resides.
we want this. Haley
We all
brings in.
about
She
we all
brings
about the
in
Benjamins right
money,
now.
yo. All right, Haley, all you need to do is go down to the Cool Nerds Lounge. We'll be waiting for you there, and then we'll get your paperwork sorted out.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Pastor Prince.
And I also gotta say to her,
Mhm.
cut that zero and get with this hero. Get back with your
Oh.
roots, girl.
Yo, I'm gonna be that hater. Be like, yo,
Let me get.
oh,
you know what I'm saying?
don't Salma Hayek. Aren't you with Salma Hayek?
Always.
Oh,
Oh, I need that new. I need that new.
You need a new.
She 50 years old. She may not look it, but she 50. Hey, we will not age Salma Hayek. She is a goddess.
She is. She's aging well.
Cast the couch with Rashid prior to the movie. Yes. Congratulations, Rashid. You killed it this week. See what happens when you don't go to Instagram for all of your actresses? You a winner.
You come out a winner.
You come out a winner, son.
Hold on.
You go back to the IG days because
Methany said Rashid better not come home tonight.
Uh-oh. She said, "You better not come over here.
You better not
Stay,
come home
you
tonight.
better stay in Queens. Don't you come to Manhattan."
Ladies and gentlemen, we had some fun with
she's
you
in Manhattan
tonight.
right now.
Lots of jokes, lots of just bullshitting. I don't want beef with anybody in the community. I'm walking it back. I just want peace and love.
We don't like beef.
Yeah, I just want peace and love with everybody.
We like everybody.
I don't like when people in this hobby.
I like beef in my fried rice.
I like, I do like. I like beef food.
I like a
think
nice cheeseburger.
I think beefing in this hobby is like the most ridiculous thing. Like,
I
who
like
cares what other
pastrami
channels do?
sandwich
Just do you. Who cares who interviews who? Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun. Y'all got y'all squad. Have fun.
I kind of want beef lo mein now. Thanks a lot.
Can't we just all get along?
Yeah, I know.
At
they
least
don't
for a
like,
little while.
They don't want that kumbaya shit. They.
No.
Some people.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Damn right.
Fine. Collect your statues. If you don't like the high ass Anthony Mestis prices, I don't even call it Sasha. They're Anthony Mestis prices. He makes all of the prices.
He's the face. He's the face of the show.
Yeah, blame him.
Yeah, just blame Anthony. Like don't.
And if you really want to blame him, August, go to Michigan, and you can tell him to his face.
Yeah, to his face on the Red Wedding too.
The Red Wedding Part
Red
2.
Wedding Part 2. What happened?
So happened to Crippler.
Yo, Canali messed me up, dude. He curb stomped me, choked me out, yo. That's why when I was looking at that Weapon X, I'm like, yo, this is the greatest thing ever because I don't want that. I don't want no smoke with.
You don't want no
anymore.
beef. I don't want no beef.
You're telling me there's gonna be a Mestis versus Rashid Part 2?
Oh yeah, physical this time, dude.
I
don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be beef because I just think Mestis gonna give him a Boys of the Hood shirt and they're gonna be like, "Hey, my nigga, what's up, homie?"
Hey, Crippler, you were like Common and Suicide Squad. I don't want to be
rich bitch. What happened? Critical Mass? I'm sorry, I was laughing at it.
No, I was saying you were like Common and Suicide Squad. I don't want no beef.
I don't want no beef. I don't want no beef. I was like, yo, I'm like, see, but this time we coming with Rashid though, so I don't think Canali's coming this year, so I don't know. I think I could take the rest of the sculptors.
Will Harbottle?
Harbottle, I'm a little worried about because he will deny me access to all the reference material that he uses to sculpt his beautiful women statues.
And I shook his hand. He's got a firm grip. So
he's got a firm grip too. I don't want to mess with anybody that can actually beat my ass. Like all of these other people, they can't beat my ass. I'm not worried about.
Listen, that's why you gotta be a ninja. You gotta sneak up on them.
I can use stealth tactics. I'm really good at stealth.
Stealth is good.
But once people realize I have noodle arms, then you know what I mean.
But you have to use your superior brain.
Yeah,
you got the superior brain.
That's what I can do. He's a mute.
Hold on. Here we go.
They don't call you Crippler for nothing.
Go directly to me. Oh, Tim Hansen is coming. He's like Andre the Giant.
Run.
He's a mutant. Yo, see,
he's a mutant.
I knew they was gonna try to like up the ante now. Like that's
we
why
saw a mutant. Hell, we saw a mutant last year, a giant.
Yeah, we got to recruit that dude. Yeah. Hey,
That
Critical
dude
Mass.
made me look like a little man.
Where could the fine people in the Constructive Outrage community find you next? Is Miguelito back?
Is the tomorrow. I do believe.
I don't know.
You don't know? Well,
go to Toy Quest 101's Facebook group.
I haven't seen any updates.
They got a show tomorrow. Toy Quest 101.
But hey,
shout out to Miguelitos.
And I don't know. I may be going to the Yankees Mets game at the stadium tomorrow. So
Shea Stadium?
No, it's at Yankee Stadium this weekend.
It's at Yankee Stadium.
What's the weather going to be?
Are you a Mets or a Yankees fan?
Mitch,
you're from the Bronx. My bad.
My birth certificate says Yankees as part of the team affiliation.
Yeah, that's why Mets was always better, though. I just didn't want to
Yeah.
hurt your feeling. Like I think the Mets.
Los Dodgers.
Darryl Strawberry, son. The White Gooden.
Played better when they were with the Yankees.
No, it's not true.
That cocaine money was good too.
Stuff Rashid.
But Dodgers is a shit.
Are you gonna be on Collector's Corner tomorrow?
I don't know. Cause I might have to go to an event. I don't know. But try.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. You want to say anything to the fine people of the CLC community?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Fuck y'all, he says. I'm sorry.
Just just tired and shit like that.
Yeah, you're kind of low key tonight, brother.
Kind of exhausted day today and shit. So yeah, but nothing. Just chilling.
You'll get the energy once you get the sideshow hat.
I don't support. I don't. I buy sideshow products.
I don't support sideshow.
Once you get the stimulation,
you would never ever see me.
Once you get the
advertise.
stimulation in your bank account.
He
You'll
doesn't
never
want
see
Mets to
advertising.
have any
Once
money.
you get that first sideshow check and you
Hey,
see that freaking
once you
1-0
get that
If
first
and
if I compromise,
$18,
if I do that shit, then that compromise my morale. And I don't.
Once you get that,
I don't kiss
Chevelle,
no company's ass. No company's ass. Absolutely.
You
not.
know,
Once
you
you
know
get
that's
that
such a
clean
thing
ass
too. Is,
Chevelle.
when keeping it real goes wrong, when you just so hard for no reason.
It's so hard.
Just to appear that you don't kiss people's ass, it
I'm
sort of
so
gives the same
hard.
effect.
Listen, I'm the type of person I go down with.
I will never kiss anybody. I'm the
I'm the type of person I go down with my ship regardless. So I don't care.
So you don't want
If the
the
ship
free,
goes down, it goes down, and I go down with it.
So you don't
But-
want the free.
Hey, you
I
heard that,
slow
ladies and
down.
gentlemen. Rashid goes down.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Don't play, don't play.
Papa.
I said the ship. I said the ship goes
Foul on
down.
the play. Foul
Wait.
on the play.
Yo, my
I don't
name
want to
ain't-
see
Turn
AK, my name
down
ain't
the
Cass.
on
line.
trial going through what Cassie's going through right now. We ain't trying to do that right now.
And that bitch ain't innocent, by the way. But anyway, that's a different topic.
That's a different topic.
Yo.
Hey, that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, but think about once you sell out. I mean, once you come over to the dark side, Rashid.
Yeah.
But I
Get
will
that
say,
nice Chevelle.
I don't do critical mass. I'm not like you, bro. I don't do the other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different. You know what I'm saying? I got
If
dignity.
if
I
I
got
could
dignity about myself.
If I
Anyway,
can get
I
if I can
did-
get them to get you a life
I
size,
did. I don't give a fuck.
life
I
size
did order the Modoc just now, so because of course Sideshow is the leading my fucking reward points every day, so I lost
Yeah.
$10 and shit.
Oh
no,
shit!
That-
I was able
your
I'm
fault.
to take.
telling you, if you
I was
signed
able
the
to take
deal,
the
that $10
$200
come back too.
I was able to
far.
take
You get
$200 and put it toward them before those sons of bitches take that. You know. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, that point game is
Point game is real.
real.
Yeah.
You want these
Like I
points? You want to
said,
spend these points? Yo, here's this coupon.
XM, I'm
son.
rooting for you to
You better
come
use it
back.
now.
All the companies, I'm rooting for companies to come back. We need these hobby back and strong again. I'm waiting, I'm hoping for Queen Studios come back. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't even fuck with J&D,
Yo, why
Once
do you
J&D
root for
come back.
fucking failing companies, bro? Get on a winning team.
because guess what? In every man's success days, he has to have failed to make it up top.
Let me tell you a story.
I don't want to hear that shit.
There was a guy who was just sort of like really loved collecting and really loved
That's just
statues.
rude.
And there was companies providing them with all of these statues. It was a happy time in the empire. And then suddenly, Twitter had customer storage service was, it hit different. It wasn't the same, the refunds, great company, great product. But then all of a sudden, they said you can't get refunds anymore, right? And then there was another studio, XM, made great pieces. And then just
Beautiful.
went silent
Disappeared.
with no
Just-
communication. And there was one
They just
company
did a Zatanna
that
and
said,
disappeared.
I'm going to feed the Star Wars fans, the Marvel fans, original fans, DC fans. Hey, you want a Superman? We got you. You want an X-Men? We got you. I'm going to deliver statues to the community. And this little boy name was Anthony Mestis. Anthony Mestis made sure that he provided these statues to the companies. I meant to the collectors when companies were failing to do so. But there was one little boy who was too hard from the streets of Queens, who was too prideful to look a gift horse in the mouth.
I think you better reiterate that little boy shit, okay?
Oh, that's even worse. There was this grown man who were whining and crying. A grown ass man. A grown man. Talk about why you ain't giving no variant. Why you doing this variant? And then just cried on every show. And then every time someone tried to be like, I got you with an X, but I don't want your shit. That sucks. I don't want that shit. That sucks. And all the little Anthony Mestis was trying to do was provide to fill a hole in the place that was missing.
Out of here. In closing statement, yo, AK, what you got going on, bro?
Nothing. Probably going to the Yankees Mets this weekend. Ignoring everything Crippler has to fucking say.
Thank you, AK. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh shit!
Trying to hear that
How
shit.
How dare you, AK?
The truth hurts.
Listen,
the truth hurts. People
kind of
hear the truth.
Mestis just put that he's going to In-N-Out Burger because he got $10. What kind of bullshit is that?
That's cool.
Damn, now I want to In-N-Out
Burger.
Yo, you just paid for it.
He's taking Darvish $10 and going to In-N-Out. Ain't that some bullshit?
In-N-Out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Storytelling quicker. So, folks, when you're looking around and trying to get a product and wondering why, these studios ain't delivering, and you look at one that is, just thank Anthony Mestis.
Listen, everybody, pray for XM to come back. Pray for Queen Studios to come back.
People root for failure. Yo, this.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Have the most men that have successful, have they failed before? Yes. Never make fun of somebody failing. That doesn't mean that they're not going to succeed.
That. Then don't fail. What the fuck? Don't make fun of people failing.
Try harder.
Hey.
Anyway, listen. Like I said, man, I'm hoping that XM comes back. I'm hoping that Queen Studio comes back.
They'll be winning.
Prime One. I'm rooting for Prime One and shit like that. I'm rooting for all the company. I do not want this sideshow to be just sideshow like it was back then. I love competition, and I'm going to root for competition. It's all friendly competition. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying anything.
So, like I said, I want the hobby to come back stronger. I want more unboxings of different companies and shit like that, and that's that. And I stand by that. You know what I'm saying? That's stand by that.
Prime One boys rise up.
Right. I love Prime One. And like I said, I bought stuff from Prime One, Sideshow, XM. I'm not gonna just root for because I don't want this hobby to be about one company. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the difference, though. I think you can be able to.
I mean, and if anything,
root for other companies, while still like giving kudos to people that's doing it right. You know what I mean? Like,
but I gave kudos. I gave kudos to Sideshow. I given kudos to Sideshow. I'm just not going to say Sideshow. I'm still one of those dudes, just like a Knicks fan. I'm hoping that XM comes back. I want XM to come back. I'm hoping that they come back. And Singh, you need to get off your fucking ass. You know
the dude that told you to do a petition. I meant to do a poll to get 500 people.
And guess what? He's paying. And guess what? He's paying for that shit right now. Is he not? Okay, then. Now he can come the fuck back. Because at one point, let's keep it real. Sideshow went into a slump because at one point, I remember Sideshow was just putting out bullshit.
And they were. And people were calling, and that's what I'm talking about. And people were calling them out for it. So, like, that's my whole thing is when they weren't doing good, wherever slump they happened, and they were actually. I don't care because I only deal with.
But even when they were slumped, Crippler, I didn't say fuck Sideshow. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck.
No, but if it wasn't for shit, you called that shit trash when
it was trash. It was trash. Yeah, it was trash. So, but all right. And did I not say that the shit that XM got with the low key and shit is trash and is outdated? I said yes, I did.
Now, wanting XM to come back, which I do, like most of my statues is XM. I got Prime, I got XM. Wanting them to come back is different than rewarding them for not communicating and not telling me where my
Nobody ever.
is.
I never
Fuck
rewarded
that.
them.
I don't like. I'm not ever gonna be like, yo, we gotta hope. Yo, if you doing the shit that make you fail and people been talking about it, it's up to you to earn that back. You don't get it. Like,
I didn't. But did you hear me reward them? I didn't reward
no,
shit.
but
I said I hope they come back.
Doing, though, when people do things right, I'm rewarding.
Of course, they
when
supposed to.
Don't. But just because XM's doing it right, I don't artificially cap myself and giving them props for doing it right because some pride thing, because I want other people to succeed. Once XM succeeds again, that's when I'm back with them.
Well,
but
you can still
dig that
but
shit
you
up.
can still want a business to thrive. I never wanted Sideshow to collapse. I don't.
There's
want
one thing about
to
wanting them to thrive, and another thing for just no matter how much you fucking up, I still love you. Fuck that shit.
Where you hit? No, but that's not what came out of my mouth. That's not what came out of my mouth.
Or in any way, me saying that I'm with you 100% on wanting them to succeed because I don't want any company to fail. Where I think I am different is that if Sideshow doing good, I'm not gonna artificially sort of like, I don't want Sideshow. If you do good, I'm gonna continue to praise you. Once you start fuck it up, I'll be with you. My critique comes live and active and in the moment, right? So if a company is doing good, I feel it's important to say what they're doing good about always, regardless. And when they're doing bad, say when they're doing bad. When Tweet Ahead, there's a lot of people who love Tweet Ahead. But when I think about people like Piggy and stuff like that, right, I'm not going to be like, yo, I hope Tweet Ahead comes back. I want Tweet Ahead to come back so then I can root for them. I'm not going to root for them to come back until
I know.
they come
listen,
back.
Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has what they think. I'm hoping that XM comes back. I want all these companies to come back and shit, because I liked it when the hobby, when everybody was doing unboxings and shit like that. I want
everybody had heat.
I want where multiple companies had heat and be talked about and shit. So that's what I'm rooting for and shit. That's what I'm rooting for.
I'm with you. Like I really, when XM was on top of their game, dude, that shit was,
I guess it's like people wondering, like, listen, if y'all not coming back, then just say it. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that, because I'm still interested in the Maestro, and they haven't finished all their batches on the Maestro and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get it from a distributor. They sold out.
Nah, Todd has it for pre-order, but he hasn't gotten it in. You know what I'm saying? They're still gonna.
Oh, they never got a new batch of it.
Nah, that's what we wait. That's why I want them to come back. Remember that Iron Man never even went in progress and shit.
Yeah,
the prototype was out, but nobody got it. But I just want to see.
I still want to see all the.
I just want to see Galvatron. I just want to see all the other companies succeed. That's just how I am, man.
No, I'm with you there.
Because the hobby, everybody to me seemed like they scrounging for content. Everybody scrounging is like, what we're gonna talk. We talk about the tariffs. Nothing really coming out but Sideshow, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
that's why I played in the beginning, the only thing it is now. It seems like what a lot of the channels are doing now is just WWF shit. You know what I mean? It's just sort of like I'm like, but the thing is, it's the hobby. It's what the hobbies become right now. So it's really just like nasty work. The only people that are showing stuff is Sideshow, and then when you think about all of the other people that were killing it, like Tweet Ahead, they have their own issues, right? And then you talk about XM, they have their own issues. But the best time was when all of them are firing in all cylinders, because like you said, you can choose between an XM Nightcrawler or a Sideshow Nightcrawler. You know what I mean? That's when it was great, because you had those options and you could choose between them. That's what we all want. But what I don't want is just to be like, yo, no matter what they do, I want y'all to succeed. Like I want you to succeed because you're doing right by the community, by the people that's buying your product, and the stuff you're putting out is killer. Like they know they could do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand people absolutely have a right to be upset, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because you can't just be doing certain interviews with people. Technically, you're a worldwide company, so you should be telling everybody in one shot, this is what's going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? It can't be wait to this interview and shit like that. That's why I'm glad I didn't put a deposit on that Maestro and shit. So
yeah, I'm like, cool. And when I see the interview, like, yeah, you're talking about the Rat Titan interview. Yeah. When I see the interview, that's when I'll reserve my judgment, because it's like, you're gonna pick, either do it on your own platform or reach out to somebody who has a reach that can get it out to everybody. But yeah, like, and that's the type of shit too. Like, I don't care where that information come from, just get it out. like just tell me when is Galvatron gonna be ready to ship. Like, that's all I care about. But yo, thank you guys for hanging out. If y'all hanged out with us to the very end, appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys at any point. You guys stopped in for a little bit for whatever. Yeah, it's interesting time here as far as like the collecting stuff's going. But we'll see how it goes, man. Prices are rising. I just want to have fun. I just want to see something dope, like it, buy it, and that's it. That's all I'm here for. Y'all can go other places for all of the other shit. Who's getting this and what is happening with this? And I don't care about none of that shit. I care about, yo, XM. You got something to say? Say it. However you're gonna say it, just make sure that it's impactful. I don't care where you say it at. It's
don't
gonna
worry,
get
Red Titan will get to the bottom of it, and they'll let us know.
That's the thing. Like I like them going to Rad Titan, or it's either them do it themselves or go to somebody like Rad Titan or Gem Mint. Who cares where that information comes? Like, whoever they choose to go for, we're gonna get it. We're gonna have it. Have a good night. Don't let the XM bite. Yo, Nelson, good night. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week on Constructive Outrage Live.